Hello and welcome back to Stars Football Corner. Welcome back to another live stream, another show, another video on the channel. Big ups to everybody is tuned in nice and early. Big ups to everybody is watching the replay. Make sure to smash the like button. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. We are back again for another episode of the Koora pod. As you can see, there are some frauds who are late, of course. One has just arrived. Me and T were here on time, of course. But listen, we're here. We're here to do a stream. We're here to do Koora pod. We missed out on 1 week. Apologies, people. We missed out, I think, on the Friday and the Monday episode because we were actually going to do it on a Monday, but we missed out on that one. But a lot has happened since then. Do you know what I mean? We bottled it against Liverpool. Then do you know what I mean? Done a madness on a weekend against Portsmouth. And then we done a madness against Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? And on top of that, Morocco has just been playing games. So it's been all a bit, do you know what I mean? It's been all a bit mad. And people were asking me, what are you doing? Watch-alongs, this, that. Even T asked me, are you doing watch-alongs? I was like, no. It's a bit too emotional for that, bro. I can't physically do that. It was bad watching it alone, let alone freaking trying to do. I wasn't even alone. I was with my whole family. But it was worse watching it, like, with everybody there, let alone freaking doing a watch along. But big up to T, big up to Souls, of course, here right now. Sami, I think, is joining us. I think he hasn't replied, but normally Sami joins. And Ash is literally about to join, so very, very soon. But we're here, man. We're here for another episode. Lads, how we doing?
Chilling, bro. Chilling, bro. I mean, obviously, getting a W at the bridge is always nice. So,
come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's I'm chilling, bro. It's bro. All I'm saying is this whole Gahey news should not shock us as much. That's all I say for now. You know what I'm saying?
See, come on, man. You know that there's only one person who's acting like it's the end of the world, like as if hand them the title right now.
I mean, listen. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Let's not. You know what I'm saying? Start straight away. Let's chill. But yeah, I'm doing good, bro. Obviously, I'm happy for you guys that you guys advance to the next round, and also because Osimhen's now coming home.
You're such a fraud because that's not what this guy was saying. This guy is the biggest fraud ever. That's not what he was saying before the game. He was like, bro, don't let Osimhen dunk on you guys. Sending Osimhen gifts. Like, bro.
I mean, listen, it's always a win-win for me because if you lose, I get to laugh. But if you win, my player comes back. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy either way, bro.
Hey, well, this guy he's leaving with something, bro. He's leaving here with something.
Leaving with something, bro. Yeah.
Hey, big up,
yeah,
man.
Bro.
Where's Souls? Souls, are you here? Yeah, Habibi. Felix.
I don't think he's here, bro.
He's not here. But listen, big up to everybody in the chat. Big up to by the way, Ali A, look at the standards have dropped that much that you're telling me to hold that about 0-0 when I'm still 6 points clear, broski. It's like a plastic, it's a Nerf gun bullet, bro, and it's just tapped off my body and just fell down on the floor, bro. So
I mean, I wouldn't throw stones when you live in a glass house because you just lost
out, bro.
You just lost out on Gahey, bro. You know what I'm saying? For 20 million as well, bro. It's
how much did they spend on him? Was it 40 million? I swear.
Apparently, Florian Plettenberg or something. You know what I'm saying? He said it's 26 million in guaranteed fees and 3 million in bonuses. So essentially, it's around 29 million. But Fabrizio Romano is saying 20 million flat. So I don't know.
No, I was talking about Liverpool when they got him. I swear, how much did they buy him for? Liverpool originally?
Oh, like 40 or something, 40 or
40 million, yeah.
Yeah, 40 something. Bro, he was already there. He had the training kit on and everything, bro. But last minute, Glasner said, you know what, he ain't going. And now they're losing Gahey for half that price, and Glasner is leaving on top. So Crystal Palace is, at the end of the day, they're getting fucked, bro. They are the ones getting fucked out of this.
My brother at work is going through it, bro. It's mad,
bro. It's crazy.
I mean, this guy said Raging Saad seen Hassam saying Glasner has an enemy for life. I mean, Glasner's fault, to be honest. Glasner wanted to keep him at the club, and
Yeah.
it's kind of Liverpool's fault for dropping the ball. Do you know what I mean? You had the layup was there. You could have come in and said, you know what, we'll pay you this, that. We want to get you. We want to get you. We don't want to wait. Obviously, City don't want to wait now. If they're offering you something mad, we'll match whatever they're offering. Because
Bro,
like
the funniest thing is, what was the funniest thing? He's on 300K. You know that.
yeah.
A week. That's insane.
Oh wait, I haven't heard that. What is he on 300K?
He's on 300K a week.
That is mind games. I mean, to be honest, for them lot, so this transfer is way more than, but and he's on a 5.5 year contract apparently, 5.5 years. That is bread, bro. That is bread. This guy is sorted. That's it, sorted for the next 5 years, bro. He's eating good 300K a week.
5.5 years, 300K, bro. He's on Saka's contract, bro. You know
Brother,
what I'm saying? It's real.
That's 160K a week. Once they're taking the tax off of that, once the tax comes off of that, 160K a week, bro. Easy, he's eating that, bro. Do you know what I mean? That's like 600K a week, bro. Like he's eating comfy in a month.
Bro, I'm telling you, that Glasner guy, he cocked Liverpool to then leave the year after. You know what I'm saying? After losing Gahey for half the price. I feel like what's that sporting director of Crystal Palace? Parish. What was his name again?
No, he's the man. He's the owner, Steve Parish.
Steve Parish, yes, he's the owner.
Yeah,
I feel like he should have just sold him to Liverpool and not listened to Glasner, because Glasner was already giving signs that he didn't want to stay there unless they give him what he wanted. But that was impossible because Eze was leaving regardless, and they were going to lose Gahey next year either way. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Steve Parish could not give his demands, you know, and he was already giving early signs that he wasn't really there anymore, because he was really disrespectful as well to Parish, because he was just like demanding, and he was just like saying, "Oh, if you sell him, I'm going to leave." You know what I'm saying? He was at that emotion, and then at the end of the day, he saw that Gahey was going to leave either way in the summer, so they sold him in January to get at least some money, and then they lost Glasner because of that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, for me, Parish should have just sold him to Liverpool for 40 and just call it a day. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, with hindsight, it's easy for us to say that.
I mean, yeah, obviously, yeah.
The thing is, at the time, he must have thought he was like, to be honest, he must have thought that Glasner was gonna stay. Probably, he thought, you know what, let's just see what we can do. We can rebuild the team with him. But bro, he's out of it. He's out of here now, bro.
He should have known Gahey was never gonna stay. He's way too good to play for.
No, not Gahey. I mean, like Glasner. I thought he would have. Glasner would have stayed, and then they could like rebuild the team together and that stuff. I think that's probably why he did it. He got kind of pushed into a corner.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe because at the end of the day, Glasner won them their first major, so he was like, "Oh, now clubs want me." Like United, for example. You know what I'm saying? Next summer, maybe Glasner will join United. You never know. And obviously, someone like him will take a job like that over a rebuild at Palace, who's not a guarantee in the first place, because these guys were never a top side. So what gives you the guarantee that just because you're there, that they're going to invest in the right way to get you these players that you need? You know what I'm saying? How do you know that? You know what I'm saying? It's not guaranteed at Crystal Palace. At United, it is. So I would understand if Glasner was like, nah, I'm not going to do this again. I'm just going to go to a bigger club with a bigger budget and just play my football with better players. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, 100%. Anyway, obviously this fraud isn't here, and nobody else is here to talk about the whole Gahey thing. I guess we've just covered it anyway. We'll probably get back into it and how it falls in line with the whole Man City thing when everybody else is here.
All I'm saying is one more thing before we move on. That's another one on the list of players that rejected Liverpool to go to a direct rival. You know what I'm saying? It's actually crazy. Just add him to the list. Just add him to the list, bro. You know what I'm saying? They thought it was over after this whole Wirtz and Isak situation. But at the end of the day, when you need some players and other players needed them as well, you still have it in you to get cucked, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying?
Smart games. hold that to Liverpool, man. I don't understand what these allegations are. What is this, Wesley, man? What is this? What is this allegations? What's the allegations? Let me know. Let me know what the allegations are, and I'll post them up. I'll put your comment up of the allegations.
No, I think he's talking about me mentioning Saka's egotistical behavior last time. You know what I'm saying? And because that whole Gyökeres situation, he would like you to address that, is what he's saying. You know, but yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Also, big up the people in the chat as well, outside of Wesley. You know what I'm saying? Wesley as well, obviously, but other people as well. FK, big up. You know, sorry to see your target going away. And yeah, you wouldn't pay his wages. You will not pay him 300K a week. It's crazy.
But by the way, just to let everyone know, Sami isn't joining the stream. I completely forgot what happened.
Yeah.
So he's had surgery, so he can't even join the stream. But still, Ashes late.
To me.
He's here in spirit. He's here in spirit. You know what I'm saying?
Randomly.
Sad need to trade him. Anyway,
where have you been?
You do. You actually do, Sad. You actually do need a trim, bro.
I'm growing my hair out, bro.
Yeah. I don't know.
Did me
and curly hair, bro.
But did me and Souls inspire you, bro, to grow out your hair? You know, is that what's going on, bro?
No,
you're too fat to grow your hair out. Is the problem? You need to cut that hair, bro. Because
yeah, so let's not do that.
You know what I love about Side, yeah? He removes me, I can't like Oxenbillet suits you. Oxenbillet is your man.
Yeah, it's long, man. It's long. And it gets curly as well.
Why for it suits you though?
Yeah, why for that, guys? What is going on, bro?
It gets long, man. It's
the side hairs that's annoying, yeah, because now you have the side hairs.
Guys,
it's mind games. It's mind games.
I'm gonna tell the chat something. I've just done something that Saad and TK don't do. I know for a fact they don't do what I'm about to say.
But Glaze Arteta?
No. I mop the floor.
One has arrived.
No, I mop the floor. I sweep the floor. I mop the floor. I wipe down my cupboards. This is something that TK and Saad definitely don't do. I'm not gonna quote Ashraf because I know Ashraf does do this stuff. But for the two above me, they don't do this. But I've had a good cleaning day today. And big up Ash, he's back. I've actually missed him, bro. The guy's been gone 6 days. Oxenbillet. It's been the worst 6 days of my life. I've actually missed him. and chat. I'm gonna tell you this here without going too personal on Ashraf's life. Yeah, this guy's been away on holiday. I'll let him explain where he went and what he did. Yeah, but this guy was on holiday in a very far away country, nowhere near the UK. And he's messaging about Arsenal in the chat. He's arguing about Arsenal. He's talking about Arsenal. He's thinking about Arsenal. He's yapping about Arsenal. I've never seen a guy.
It doesn't stop. For you, this is a part-time thing. For us, this is life, bro.
It's actually not a part-time thing because I was joining you.
Yeah,
I was actually
for us, it's like life, bro. Do you know what I mean? I don't care where I am in the world.
No. Ashraf.
Yeah. So just like your part-time Morocco and part-time Spain, you know.
Yeah. But So okay. No. That's fine. But TK, you don't travel anywhere, so that's why all you have to do is watch Arsenal. That's the problem.
Bro, how do you know that? How do you know that?
Bro, Dad went to Morocco for the first time in 6 years. He's got nothing to do. Let me see one thing. I actually travel. I travel multiple times a year. Yeah. And I always watch Arsenal, even on holiday. I've watched Arsenal in South America. I've watched Arsenal in North Africa. I've watched Arsenal in Europe. I've watched Arsenal in the Middle East. I've watched Arsenal everywhere. I always make time. Yeah, but anyway,
Live in
big
the
up, big
Middle
up.
East. Why are you trying to say
Listen.
the Middle East? You're trying to make
No,
it.
no, hold on. But what about
You're
before I
trying
can
to
do
make
that?
it like
And
it's
FK is calling me hormonal. Big up the hormonal gang, innit?
100% Souls is hormonal. Listen, big
What,
up
what
to
did
Ash.
what, what
Why
did
are
what
you
did
avoiding
Ash
that?
what did
Yeah,
Ash say
Dad, say why.
2 weeks ago?
Wait,
What did
Dad,
hey
say why.
listen
Hey, Dad,
what did
why
what did
yourself right
Ashraf
now?
say?
Dad,
Bitch
why yourself right
hormones.
now saying that?
Ashraf,
Why?
the bitch
Yeah,
hormones.
I got like telling another man he's hormonal is a top 3 why of all time.
Yo, what the hell did I just walk into? For starters, apologies, guys, for being delayed. I just landed today and then I had a lot of shit to run. It's nice to be back, especially
miss
with some of
us?
the goods. Yeah, of course, man. I mean, that's why I've been chatting in the group the whole time.
Okay, fine, but can you?
I've
But can
I've
you
actually
speak of-
chatted in the group this last week more than I've done the entire year, probably, bro.
Yeah, but
It's
can you
just
explain to
insane.
us?
Yeah, he was on the beach with his 500 euro alcohol-free cocktail. You know what I'm saying?
But can you?
And
But
then he
Ashraf,
was
can
just
you?
messaging
Ashraf, can you
about
explain to
Arsenal.
us?
Listen, can we do enough? Listen, here's the thing.
No. Let
Enough
Ashraf
intimacy.
introduce his holiday.
Enough-
Let Ashraf talk about his holiday, please.
No.
We
That's
wanna hear.
that's pretty much it, guys. Like that's it. It was a week. Had a good
Listen,
time.
brother.
Now I'm back.
I'll explain it for you guys. The guy went to Bangkok. He's doing unthinkable things. It's mad.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Listen,
Whoa.
if you want to know Ash, if you want to know Ash's
For
antics,
starters,
go and watch. Hey, hold on.
Just say a married man
Hold
is doing
on.
unthinkable
Hold
things
on.
in Thailand.
Listen, if you want to know
what did he
Ash's
say? What did he
antics,
saying? He's in
if you want to
Hangover
know
or
Ash,
something, bro?
hold on. If you want to know Ash's antics, just go watch Hangover 2. It's
Yeah,
madness.
this guy, bro. I knew
know
he
what?
was gonna say that. I knew
Anyway,
he was gonna say that.
so no. He's not gonna say that shit and just let it go on. For starters, yes, I went to Thailand. We were in Bangkok for 2 days, but we were mainly in Chiang Mai. For those who don't know, it's a beautiful city in Thailand. You need to visit. It's beautiful, greenery and incredible stuff to see. And this was a family trip, ya hayawan. So it wasn't whatever. I don't know what True Blue Clay is trying to say by ping pong.
No.
To be fair, actually, True Blue Clay, I know exactly what you mean by ping pong. But that was maybe in the first visit 10 years ago. It was not in this trip, in this family trip.
But Ashraf, I'm not trying to call you a liar, but you know, Thailand's got a reputation, bro. I'm being honest. Like people don't go to Thailand.
Okay, so, no, generally, guys. I've been to Thailand twice in my life. 10 years ago or 9 years ago with the guys, and now obviously with the family. And I'm telling you, it's a lot more family accommodating now than it was before. I promise you. This is the reason why we went for it again, because my family's never been. Well, it was pretty nice, and as I said, we spent most of it in Chiang Mai, which is incredible.
Yeah, big up Thailand. Hopefully, you and the missus
Big up Thailand.
and
I bought all 3 Arsenal jerseys from there, by the way. Home, away, and the third kit. So
Yeah, for like
two of them are
like
original.
3-4 euros.
No. 2 of them are original, but they're like. So I'm gonna say it in UAE. Like it's let's say if I convert it to dollars, it's like $30 cheaper than what they sell it in UAE. And then the third one was the replica, which honestly feels like the
Are you
original.
admitting on a live stream that you buy fake Arsenal tops?
I just said I bought 2 original and 1 replica, 1 fake. Yeah.
Here's the thing: there's no problem with buying fake Arsenal tops.
There definitely is.
Most YouTubers now have that OK jersey, which is fake jerseys, by the way.
But here's the
thing. OK jerseys original.
Jersey headquarters.
They're not. Bro,
OK jersey's not original. You numb.
Are you an idiot?
It's a replica.
Are you the one that Hassan sponsors?
Never had somebody from outside the UK.
Yes, they're replicas.
Are you an idiot?
They're replicas of the.
They're replicas, bro.
It's a copy. It's called copy 1, copy 2.
Yeah, they are what they call one-on-ones, which is like
hey, bro,
identical, but it's not the original. You know?
This guy thought that was original.
Ash, do you know what this guy did? He bought an Arsenal shirt for 20 quid. He was like, bro, I found the plug, bro. These men are finding Arsenal back, bro. I'm in here, bro. Let me get there, bro.
Listen, big up. Anyway, let's get into the show, man.
Anyway,
yeah, of course.
Listen, first.
By the way, I was listening to everything you guys were saying. And I do think some people are going crazy with this Gehi thing. Look, it's a very good signing. Outside Arsenal, he starts for every team in the world.
No, but hold
Yeah.
on.
Okay, fair enough,
Ash,
fair enough.
I'm going to
Go
get
ahead,
to
go ahead.
that. I wanted to leave it for the Man City section because we're going to speak about Man
Yeah,
City.
yeah.
See that? Because me and T were just talking about what it does for Crystal Palace and the whole situation with Liverpool getting cucked off is the words that that T used. I didn't use those particular words, but T had
Yeah, all I'm saying is they have the chair in the corner, bro. That's all I'm saying.
T went extra words with them. But listen, the first port of call that we have to speak about is Al Maghrib, obviously in the AFCON final. You know, certain frauds were panicking. Me, when I saw it go to penalties, I was calm. I was like, yeah, in the bag, because I have full trust in Bono. I know that Bono is the king of penalties. Yeah, you saw him when his face, when it started penalties, you used to look at Bono's face. Bono's like, all right, then, time for me to win the game for us. Like, bro, come on, man.
I'm gonna say one thing, yeah. And
That's what you call new Morocco fans.
And I'm not ashamed to say this in a chat with a lot of Moroccans, and even on a live chat. Genuinely, Oqsam Billah, Wallahi al-Adim, I was crying when we won the penalty shootout. And the reason why I was crying, not because I expected us to lose or because of anything, because genuinely, yeah, you know, when you watch your country play, it genuinely gives you a proper emotional connection to your country. And you know, I think Ashraf, you can quote me, and maybe Saad as well. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Who's the guy that missed the pen for us? The Moroccan player, the first pen.
The number 7 guy.
Is that his name, Ash? I think the number 7 is it Anawi?
Was it no, not number 7, not Al-Inawi, sorry, it was
no, it was the number 7 guy. The
guy who came in and was nutmegging and stuff, and it was
correct. When he missed the penalty, anyway, when he missed.
Hamza Igmani.
Sorry.
I knew it was Hamza. I forgot his surname.
Yeah, Hamza Igmani, because I know Saad and Ash know the players very well.
Hamza Iqbali. Shout out Chelsea, man.
Igmani, I want to say one thing.
Igmani.
You know when he missed the penalty, yeah? Wait. Saad, let me land. When he missed the penalty, I saw how heartbroken he was, bro. He didn't even want to go back to the players and like stand side by side with them. He was so nervous. And the whole emotion of it, how emotional the players felt, I felt that same emotion, bro. And when we ended up scoring that winning penalty from El Nassiri, yeah, genuinely, my heart just sank. I was so happy, so proud of the boys. Layla, so proud of
bro, everything. Genuinely, I thought he was gonna miss the penalty because he's
and
Turkey, bro.
And in terms of the game, I know Ash will probably go into more analysis, but bro, the game itself, I think we dominated them. Like away from the fact that we didn't score any goals, but in terms of passing, possession, controlling of the ball, I thought it would be a much tougher game than it was. Honestly, I don't know what you guys think, guys. Even a 0-0 was probably healthy for what the game was, to be honest, because we outplayed them in every department. Literally in every department. They couldn't get close to us, bro. They were chasing the game the entire 120 minutes. They had 2 shots on target in 120 minutes of football. I never once saw them penetrate our box with any fear. One thing I will say though, Calvin Bassey, one of the best individual performances I've ever seen from a centre back. Genuinely incredible. Like the guy was everywhere. Like he locked up El Kaabi. He was everywhere, honestly everywhere. But in terms of attacking threat, and I was telling Ash and Saad this, I was worried about Lukman and Osman. Bro, Lukman didn't do anything. I genuinely don't remember Lukman even getting the ball. Genuinely, it's like he wasn't playing. And I underestimated this Morocco team, but genuinely, yeah, we have some top quality players in this team. We have that guy from Roma. I'm sure you guys can tell me his name. The one who took the first penalty. No, the guy from Roma. Segir, whatever his name is. I can't remember his name.
Who took our...
You guys know the players?
That's Al-Inawi. That's what I told you. Al-Inawi, number 24.
Yeah, him. Sorry, him. Yeah, Ash, him.
How do you not know any of our players, bro?
I do, bro. I just don't know my name.
That Roma guy and the guy from Lyon. You know,
but I'll say Mazraoui was unbelievable. Mazraoui was unbelievable, genuinely. I think he was probably our best defender. That entire game was everywhere. Brahim Diaz was incredible, and genuinely, even though we won and it was a narrow penalty win, I feel like we dominated the entire game. And I know you guys might disagree with this, but I think Nigeria was a harder game than what Senegal will be in the final. I know it sounds crazy to say, but I genuinely think Nigeria was a harder game for us. So I think now we've got an easier final than a semi-final. And Uqsim Billah, Big up the boys. والله شجعتهم والحمد لله وبقينا معهم وقفنا معهم وتفرجنا معهم ان شاء الله النهار الأحد يدوا الكاس ونفرحوا معهم and we'll celebrate with them and as Ash said, if we don't win this, it's an embarrassment, which is what Ash was saying. Ash was putting a lot of pressure on us, which is fair.
Bro, I will I actually believe that. I think if we don't win this, it is an embarrassment. One is because I said this before the tournament started, we have the best squad in the tournament. The funny thing is the best two teams on paper before the tournament started are actually in the finals. So it's like things went as you would expect it to go, which is very rare, by the way, for AFCON, because AFCON always has twists and surprises. You rarely see the best two teams make it to the final. They'll always be like
you think Senegal on paper have a better team than Nigeria and
of course, 100%. Senegal were one of the favorites before the tournament started. Bro, they've got players playing. They've got the West Ham right back, Koulibaly, Edouard Mendy, Sadio Mane, Ismail Assar, Idrissa Gana Gueye, Ndiaye. Like, literally, their team is stacked. The team is absolutely stacked. They've got the other Ghana as well. The Gueye, sorry. Look, their team is quite good.
They haven't got one player that doesn't play in the top 5 leagues in the world.
Yeah, exactly. And look, it's similar to us. I think our depth is better than theirs.
Nasser, bro.
Yeah,
but Mane is the only exception. But then Mane is like a level. I go with Saad, man. But look, honestly, that Nigeria before this tournament,
he dunked on this last head top, bro. You know, that big up Mane, bro. You know,
before this, we have to talk about that as well, by the way. Yeah. Before that match, Nigeria had the best attack in AFCON. They had 8 goals in the group stage alone. And the fact that we neutralized them and brought them down to nothing was just insane. Like, these guys had Lookman and Awobi and Chukwueze obviously off the bench and Osimhen up top. And the fact that, and look, we've always known our defense is amazing. I don't know if you guys know this, but before the tournament started, Morocco went 900 minutes without conceding a single goal. We were going on some mental runs, like defensively, offensively. And look, it's so good to have shown this. And I think if we win this, look, I think the World Cup is a far-fetched, unfortunately, because it's always dominated by Europeans and South Americans. Yeah. But I think we can give big teams a real run for their money. I don't think there's any team that can come and get us to roll over. I think we will absolutely.
By the way, sorry to interrupt you, but what I read around the 90th minute was like they had like 2 shots and you had like 14 shots or something, bro.
Bro, we dominated them in every metric. It was an annihilation. Unfortunately, our final decision making is so annoying sometimes. Like, Zazuli had one where he dropped their right back on the floor, went running in and puts a cross to nobody. Like, a lot of times we put in these nice crosses and nobody attacks them well. Even though we have strikers that are actually good in the air, Al-Ka'bi and Sari, but somehow in this tournament, they just don't show.
And Saad, quote me, and sorry, not Saad, Ashraf, quote me if I'm wrong, but if we win the AFCON, aren't we like in the top 10 ranked teams in the world?
Yeah, I mean, we were already like 11th or 10th. I think we would get into the top 10. Yeah,
apparently we'd be 8th. We'd be 8th if we win the AFCON, which would be a massive thing for a country like Morocco. We're 11th, I think. Yeah, Ash is right. 11th.
Last I checked, we were 11th. I don't know if it's changed now, to be honest.
But I want to say one thing as well, and this is going out to the fans that were undermining Morocco in the quarters and the semis, calling us cheats, saying that we're paying the refs, saying that the referee was on our side, just making excuses for domination. Yes, maybe Calvin Bassey's yellow card wasn't a yellow card. He shouldn't have got that first yellow card. He didn't even do anything. I don't know why that.
Yeah, we're 11th.
Yeah. I don't know why that referee carded Calvin Bassey, but we dominated the game. It's nothing to do with decisions. People were complaining after Cameroon and saying Mbeumo should have got a penalty. Like, there's always penalty calls that should have been and should not have been.
Bassey, he should have. He should have got.
No. Maybe he should have. But what I'm saying to you is that when you look at key decisions, you can't say it was the ref's fault that we won the game against Nigeria because we dominated them in every metric. Maybe, yes, he gave some sloppy yellows that weren't yellows. Maybe he gave some free kick decisions. But ultimately, decisions go for and for any team. Listen, man, big up Morocco, man. Like, genuinely. What was interesting, Ash and Saad, after the game on BN Sports, they were interviewing the players. And it's weird to see, that a lot of the Moroccan players don't actually speak Moroccan. Like, I didn't know. Bro, I didn't realize. Brahim Diaz speaks no Darija at all. He didn't even speak French.
Even Ashraf Hakimi. That's even Ashraf Hakim, and he did an interview like after the World Cup. He's like, he was saying it in this way. He's like, Inshallah farhubina.
like that. Yeah.
It's very broken, but
Bro.
that makes sense because they grew up outside. This is the
Outside
one
of
amazing
Morocco,
thing
yeah.
about Morocco now, is back then these players would
So
never represent
he's
Morocco.
like that, is what you're saying.
Yeah, basically.
No,
And
Saad speaks better Moroccan than them.
No.
Saad
And not
speaks
only
better
that,
Moroccan
not
than
only
them.
that, and Ashraf
Sounds
after
like
the game.
soaps.
No, bro. I speak fluent Darija. Please stop doing this.
No, I was just sorry. This is the last point I was saying is that
Go on, Ashraf,
back
yeah.
then, if you guys remember, like players like obviously your Fellaini and Ibrahim Afillah and Uthman Baqal and all these guys who represented all the countries and Balhrouz, these guys would never represent Morocco if they grew up in Europe, right?
Yeah.
But now it's like I don't know when that's changed, to be honest, and I'm not gonna act like I've done the research and I know when. But at some point, there's been a change in the perception of Morocco and the Moroccan national team, and maybe Africa in general as a continent, that a lot of players are actually saying, I'd rather represent my home nation.
100%.
Otherwise, Brahim Diaz probably would have gone to Spain. Hakimi would be the starting right back for Spain easily right now. A lot of these attackers that are playing for us, like, look, even Lamine Yamal, I know he chose Spain, obviously, but he even said, like, he really wished he could play for Morocco, but obviously he had to make a decision in the end. And I honestly don't blame him for that decision.
Yeah, and not only
I'm
that,
going to be real, Ashraf. For me, at Turkey, it's the same. Because Kenan Yildiz does not speak one word Turkish. You know, so he has
look at that. He's still playing for
he has a translator, and he could have played for I think Germany or something. I don't even remember where.
Yeah. But what
at the
was
end of
funny,
the day, he chose Turkey, and a lot of these players pick their native countries. These in the last decade. If we're
honest. Patriotism is becoming a lot stronger now.
Yes, but that's also because of could also be because of political reasons, because people don't agree with the politicals of the country that they live in. You know what I'm saying? So that could also play a role in that.
Yeah, and not only that, TK, but what was interesting to see, Ashraf, after the game, the BN Sports interviewer, he speaks French, English, and Darija, and he literally he had to bring he brought Diaz and like another player. And he spoke with them and he spoke with Diaz in English. Then he literally had to switch it to French to speak to El Zazzouli. And then thankfully Bono came and Bono speaks fluent Darija, right? And then Bono had to come and do the longest interview because he's probably.
I'm surprised that Zazzouli speaks French because he also grew up in Spain.
No. Yeah, but he also speaks Darija El Zazzouli, but it's very broken. It's very broken. Like
Mrabit only speaks Dutch, for example. Mrabit and Hakim Ziyech only speak Dutch.
Mrabit doesn't speak Darija.
No, bro, these guys were born and raised in Netherlands. They only speak Dutch.
And Ashraf, what do you guys think of the fans that say, and I had an argument with somebody yesterday who said, none of these players that play for Morocco were born in Morocco. They were all born in different countries. Why do you call them Moroccan? And I said that it doesn't matter where you're born. It matters what your bloodline is. That influences your facial features, your culture, your upbringing.
Exactly, but also your country invested a lot in football. According to Saad, at least, you know what I'm saying? He told me that your country, your king, basically said we are going to give a lot more love and care to football in Morocco, because Morocco.
We talk about you stupid.
I'm going to be completely honest.
Our team is full of Europeans.
Okay, but there was a point where the Dutch team had like 4 or 5 Moroccans. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And there was a reason for that, because Moroccan players were actually very talented. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even talking about the ones that made the Dutch 11. El Hamdawi, for example, he didn't make the Dutch 11, but he was an amazing striker in the Netherlands. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so at the end of the day, Moroccans always produced good players, but they didn't pick the country that they're native from for reasons, because back then they didn't give the same care as they do now. And now they invest a lot more in the Moroccan football, so the players pick for Morocco as well, because they see
there's
they're
evidence
going somewhere. You know what I'm
saying? There's evidence to this, because if you look at Morocco in all levels, look at what we have done the last 3-4 years. Obviously, the senior team reaching the semi-finals of the World Cup, the women's team reaching the finals of the AFCON and losing to Nigeria. The under-20s winning the under-20 World Cup, which is like an incredible achievement. Under-20 Moroccan team winning the World Cup, beating France and Argentina and all these other countries. The local or the third team, Moroccan team, winning the Arab Cup, the FIFA Arab Cup. Our Moroccan team as well, I think, won the local AFCON tournament, which is basically the AFCON for local players. Like we're doing it at the Olympic team got to the semi-finals and got the bronze medal when they slapped up Egypt 6-0 and lost narrowly to Spain 2-1, I think, if I'm not wrong. Like we're doing it at every level, which is just pretty insane. So it is true. Like I can see what Saad is saying. Like the investment and the focus is clearly there across all levels in football, not in Morocco, not just
Ash,
senior team.
you can go read. You can go read up about this because they put money investment that's gone into the sport from the grassroots level.
You mean for the infrastructure?
Yeah, I'm talking about for the infrastructure for youth.
Clubs, academy, grassroots.
Getting young Moroccans on a football pitch, training the professional way to try get them as used to professional football as possible, to get them in the higher levels of football, to get
But do you think our players, but do you think the Morocco national team could ever integrate a majority grassroots Moroccan players, or do you think the European Moroccans will always be better?
No. Here's the thing: we've got youngsters coming through the ranks right now who have been scouted from Morocco. I need to get their names, but they're being scouted by top teams, bro. I'll get their name, but you can go and you can see, you can go and you can look at
But
also, Souls, how is that relevant? Because that's how South American teams are.
It doesn't mean that you need to be directly better than, for example, France, for example, Netherlands. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that you need to be better than them. But if you improve in what you have right now, more scouts will come your way as well. Your players will get recognized way faster. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of those players in Morocco do not even have the chance to show their skills. You know what I'm saying? And if you invest in the grassroots, scouts will come to Morocco faster. They will see the talented players. They will scout them at a young age into French teams, Dutch teams, German teams. You know what I'm saying? It's not only about improving the players. It's also getting the eyes on them in the first place. You know what I'm saying? That's also very important.
And remember, guys, the players that grow up and are raised in Europe will obviously be better than the ones raised in like locally in Africa, because they have better infrastructure, better training regimens, better diets, and all that stuff. But that's okay, because look at the teams that play for the players that play for Brazil and Argentina and Uruguay and all these countries in South America. Most of them play a lot of their career in Europe, and that's where they get to that level. Argentina won the last World Cup. All their starters play in Europe. They don't play in Argentina. If they only took players from Argentina who play in the Argentina league, they would not have won the World Cup. So it is what it is. Like that's just the reality. Europe is the top level when it comes to football and raising like kids to high level.
You're not. Imagine there's a Moroccan player in La Masia. Halas, it's over. It doesn't mean that you're gonna produce a player better like him. You know what I'm saying? Because
we have one in La Masia who's the best player right now, but unfortunately he chose to play for Spain.
Unfortunately, he chose the other side. You know what I'm saying?
I don't blame him, honestly. But anyways.
But Ashraf, you're not gonna blame him because you like him and you like Barca, but
I don't blame him because he's won the Euros and he can retire being one of the greatest players to ever play the game. He has a better chance to do that with Spain than with Morocco. That's the reality.
Who's to say his dad didn't say, "Hey, pick Spain is much better than Morocco"? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna play. His dad is pretty influential in the things that he does. You know what I'm saying? This guy just turned 18, bro. You know, but
I read yesterday, a Spanish fan told me apparently Brahim Diaz has never got a call up to Spain. So apparently he only chose Morocco because he did. Spain.
No. They had opportunities, bro.
No, he never. Hey. I've checked it. He didn't get.
The ex-manager said that we offered him call ups to the tournament, and he said to us, "No, I want to go and play for Morocco in the AFCON." And I want to go and play.
The reality is, he would have never started for Spain ever again, like ever.
And even if
now with Yamal coming,
competition, bro. In Morocco,
can we? I know we don't do this on this channel, but can we block or ban people for stupid opinions?
Okay,
I know it's a weird dictatorship.
I'm not gonna ban
iNotes or give him a suspension.
Give him a break.
Who's iNotes? What did he say?
I don't care if you're a Chelsea fan. Estevao better than Yamal. iNotes, you need to have some shame, bro. Thank you for being here and.
He's doing that, but just to get.
No, but I'm sorry. He's not better than Yamal, but I want to say a thing. Esteval's a baller. Baller, man.
I don't care if he's a baller, yes, but he's not Yamal
Baller.
level. He's like a tier below Yamal. Maybe
You know
two
what-
tiers below Yamal.
Listen,
Do
just
you
go-
think? Do you
go
think
back
he?
to-
Do you think he's like Trossard, Martinelli level?
Yeah,
I
at
mean,
this age because he's that young. Yeah.
He's 18, bro. You know what I'm saying? He can
Yeah,
go
yeah,
way,
thank you, TK,
way
thank
better than
you.
that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean,
DK, thank you.
Trossard today is better than Estevao, but that's only because of experience. That's all.
I probably wouldn't say so, but yeah.
I mean, it depends on what you
it's
want.
good.
If you want end product, you pick Trossard. If you want
Yeah,
a
true.
pacey winger that dribbles their defender, you pick Estevao. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, why does that matter?
Or you can sign Semenyo, who's got both.
This guy's a fraud.
Yeah.
No, Semenyo doesn't have
Yeah.
this.
If you're City,
you
you
mad?
do, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Semenyo doesn't have that kind of dribbling.
Going back to
But it's true though.
Going back
Ash is
to-
trolling. But Ash is trolling. He
Going
doesn't
back-
actually
going back to-
think Trossard is better than Estevao.
Let's not start that conversation.
Qasam billah, today, I think Trossard is a better winger today than Estevao. But that's only because of age and experience. I've said that.
Ashraf,
Estevao
But who's a better
How many-
player?
How many
Ashraf,
goals and assists
who's
does
better?
Estevao have in the league this season?
Ashraf.
Who's better, Martinelli or Estevao right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take Estevao. Yeah, Estevao. Because I don't think Martinelli's that good, to be honest.
But Martinelli's
I
better
didn't say
than Trossard.
I didn't say Martinelli. I said Trossard.
But Martinelli
think
last
Martinelli-
season. No, this is
Wait,
the
wait,
first
say
season.
wallah, you think
No.
Martinelli's better than Trossard.
Ashraf, this is the first season Trossard's been better than Martinelli. Every other season, Martinelli's been better.
No.
Every
Wait,
other
wait,
season.
wait,
That's
guys,
not
guys, don't say anything.
true.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Who was better last season, Martinelli or Trossard?
Martinelli.
Why?
Why
Wait,
are you
why?
guys laughing at my opinion? I don't know. Why are you guys laughing
Why,
at my
why?
I don't
No,
understand
it's
why.
Why
not.
was he
It's
better? I'm
not
asking
because
you.
of your opinion. It's because
Why was he
it's
better?
stupid,
Why was
bro.
he better? Why was he better?
I just think he had more impact.
No, how do you have more impact if you had less GA?
No, but I mean, what did he have less GA?
Injured last season. as
Yes,
well.
he did.
Yeah, who?
Yeah. Bro, he had a
Martinelli had
Of a
less GA than
season.
Trossard.
Bro, everybody
want?
wanted Martinelli
Am I
sold
thinking
after
about the wrong
last
season here?
bro.
You're thinking
Yes,
about
he-
you're thinking about 3 seasons ago, 22-23. Not even last
Yeah.
season or the season before.
Yes,
You're thinking of
it's been a while,
22-23,
bro.
my brother.
It's been a while, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
been a
but
while.
you're saying no, but I'm just saying-
Anyway, enough of that. This conversation. I actually want to go.
Big up
back-
Estevao.
Anyway,
Wow.
Sad did the funniest thing. Wallahi, when I was coming here on the way, I was listening to it, and he was like, "I don't know where this fraud Sami is," and I was like, "Bro, I can't wait to get into the stream and cook Sad for that stupid question because Sami told us he did a surgery yesterday. Nothing
Hey,
serious,
I
guys.
can't
He's
lie.
recovering.
I-
It's
But
appendicitis.
Sad's
He's
a
fine.
donut. Sad's a
Hey,
donut, though.
And Sad is
Wait,
like,
Sami?
I don't know if Sami's going to join. I was like, is this guy is an idiot? So I call him and tell him,
Sami
yo,
is
you
not
remember he's had a surgery
Oh, yeah.
yesterday. He even sent us, Sami even sent us a picture of him in the hospital yesterday, just like,
Yeah,
crying,
I
like
listen,
all
make
drugged
sure,
up. and
Sami-
shit.
make sure
man,
you
love.
guys, when he is live next time or when he's at the Koora pot next time, to wish him well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, wish
And
him
to wish
well,
him
man.
a speedy recovery. You know what I'm
Big
saying?
up, Sami.
Nah, big up Sammy. But listen,
Sami responded sad saying, yo, I'm removing my stitches tomorrow. Are you okay?
Why is it this prick joining the stream? I cannot believe why he's not joining. Oh wait, he got injured.
Hey, that's such a bad one, bro. That's such a bad one, bro. But nah, big up to Sammy, man. Appendicitis is a madness, bro. To be honest, but listen, I
It's
just wanted
painful,
to
it's
get
painful,
back.
I'm pretty
I just
sure.
wanted to get back to the. It's painful, bro. You feel like you're dying, bro. I've had not appendicitis, but I've had like kidney stones and stuff, and it's similar to that, bro. Kidney stones.
Whoa. What?
Kidney stones are fucked.
You had
Yeah,
kidney
bro.
stones?
Kidney stones,
Crazy.
kidney stones, and appendicitis are like similar in like pain, bro. It literally feels like you're dying, bro. Your stomach is. I don't know what's.
Yeah.
There, bro.
Kidney stones is mad.
I haven't had either,
Yeah.
but I heard they're really painful. So I
Bro, you know I got them.
I've had
I got them
gallbladder.
2 years, bro. I got
What,
them
you
1
got
year,
what?
and then kidney stones. I got them 1 year, and then literally
Jeez.
6 months later, to the next year, I got kidney stones again.
Yeah,
Even more
I got
painful than the first time, bro.
I've
And I was
got
like,
I've got gallbladder stones before, and they say it's like the baby sister of kidney stone, but kidney stones is a lot more painful.
that is, bro.
And gallbladder stones is painful. You feel it in your back, you feel it in your intestine.
Why? You have to write that one.
Yeah,
You feel it
That's
in your back, he
crazy.
said. You know what I'm
That
saying?
is
Wow.
crazy.
He put the emphasis on the
Wow.
back. You know
Bro,
what I'm saying?
Okay,
that's
but
you feel your back.
seeing as
It works,
Sad's going for me,
Guys,
um,
let's
put that,
leave
bro.
the banter. Oh my
look
god.
at, if you
You
look
just
at
said-
Sad, okay,
Bro,
no,
this
no,
guy's
if you look at
forward, he's like,
that's fine.
Oh, let's
I
stop
want
this
to say
all
one
over
thing.
again.
If you look at Sad, you can tell he's had kidney stones. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, man. Yeah, listen. You know what? I'm taking this hat off. Yeah, listen. I ain't got a
Oh my god! Ashraf, what's
Trim,
going on
yeah.
here, please? Ashraf, please.
It is,
You
man.
know what he looks
It's what
like,
it is.
bro. You
It
know
is
what he
what
looks like.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Wallah, it doesn't look bad. I swear to
Yeah,
God.
that's what I told him. I said
No,
it suits him.
because
swear it
Ash,
doesn't look
Ash,
bad.
you know me, bro. You know what I mean? It's when you don't have a trim, yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's bad, bro. But
It makes your head look wham though.
Wallah,
but
it
yeah,
doesn't
it's
look
not.
bad at all. It actually doesn't look bad.
You always have the flat top with the fade, you know what I'm saying, and the thin ass
listen,
mustache.
guys, it's curly hair. But anyway, I want to speak about Morocco. Yeah. Firstly, big up to the boys. Yeah, into the final. This is what we've all been waiting for. This is what we've all been waiting for. The moment is here. Sunday. It's all eyes on the final of the AFCON. I just want to say one thing about Nigeria. Nigeria have been peppering, man. Yeah. Nigeria have been peppering, man. All tournament. Yeah. Just because we made Nigeria look crap, yeah, attacking wise, don't think that Nigeria is some easy opponent. Oh, you guys got no. Nigeria have been peppering people, leaving man gasping for air, bro. Yeah, Nigeria are a dangerous team, so don't think that it's just easy. Anybody can do this, bro. We are at the moment one of the best teams in Africa, if not the best team in Africa. Like Asol says, we dominated them in every aspect of the game. Attacking wise, the midfield battle, we won that. Defensively, we were doing so well. We didn't even let them get any chances. And the only problem we had is that we're not clinical enough. We're not clinical enough. When it comes to the final third, man, sometimes we just waste chances, man. I mean, there was a chance, that perfect chance. And every time, sometimes I think, like, look at a B, yeah? Like, I love that he's scored these bicycle kicks, but you don't have to do the bicycle kick every time. Do you guys remember that chance, bro? Where he gets the ball, bro, and this guy's trying to do like a freaking side profile kick, bro, side volley to try and get into the bro. You don't need to do that every time. Just touch it down and then just get like a little back heel or something to get into the goal. You don't need to do that every single time. You know what I mean? It's not every single goal has to be a worldie, bro. You don't have to do every single worldie goal, you know. But I'm so happy for the boys. I'm glad to see. Listen, sometimes you have to get through in penalties, but that's what your keeper's there for. Do you know what I mean? And Bono is notorious, bro. Bono is notorious for helping us through these finals and being an absolute rock solid goalkeeper. Do you know what I mean? The way that second save where man just stood up and just put his right hand out and just saved it is insane, bro.
To be honest, Sad wasn't worried at all, man. He did say to me, like, I'm calm at a penalty shootout. I don't know why you're calm at a penalty shootout, but yeah, it was.
No, shall I tell you why, Souls? Shall I tell you why? Because I saw this guy staring out, bro. This guy is staring into the core of Busquets, Spanish players, top Spanish players, bro. He's staring into their core. He's like, go on, then, go there and shoot. And they're shooting there. He doesn't even dive there, and they're missing, bro. Do you know what it is, bro? If you're getting in Sergio Busquets' head, bro, Busquets' heritage, bro. He's from the Barcelona era, bro, where you don't get in their heads, bro. These guys are bulletproof. Do you know what I mean? So the fact that he's getting in their heads and making them put the ball wide, bro. Not even he's saving the penalty. They're putting it wide. I knew from then, bro. He's a massive difference, bro. So Bono is absolutely mad. He's a mad goalkeeper, bro. He is a mad goalkeeper. Big up to Capo, by the way. Who said, big up, fellas. I said Bono will be the difference maker, a goalkeeper union. Yeah, I know. Listen, Capo, as you're a goalkeeper, I know that you were loving that, bro. You're loving seeing those saves from Bono, bro. But listen, I'm excited for the final, bro. I'm really excited for the final, bro. Like, who do we think's gonna win? I think it's gonna be Morocco, just because I think we have too much for everybody that's in this competition.
I think it's gonna be tough. I think it's not gonna be an easy game, innit?
It's never an easy game. It's never an easy game.
I think it's gonna be tough, but I think we've got everything that. Do you think you'll go to a penalty shootout?
No, I think it will be finished within the 90. But I think it might be a 1-goal margin. I think it will be a 1-goal, and then the game will parry out. Do you know what I mean? To just a 1-goal finish for Morocco. That's how I think it's gonna go. I think we're gonna create chances, and Senegal is gonna create a couple of chances, and we're gonna create like. Here's the thing. I think Senegal is gonna create maybe 3-4 chances, and we're gonna create like 10. That's how I think. I think it's going to be an imbalance. I think we are going to be better than Senegal, but I don't know if I can trust our players to like be clinical in front of goal. And it's mad that why am I always stuck in this situation, bro? I'm stuck in this situation with Arsenal. I'm stuck in this situation with Morocco, bro. Why am I always the one who's like sitting here like I don't know if my players are going to be clinical? Why can't I just have clinical players, bro? That would just put the ball in the back of the net. Like, do you know what I mean?
But you know, attacking wise, we haven't been good this tournament though in terms of goal scoring.
No, we have. What are you talking about, bro? Bro, like we slapped Cameroon, bro.
Yeah, and that's it. Every other game was at 1-0. 1-0. We drew against Mali.
Yeah, but that's what he's saying. He's saying it's not because we don't create chances, it's because we don't finish the chances we get, which is the reality. I actually agree with Sada. I think it does finish in 90 minutes. I do think we edge Senegal. I do think we end up. I don't know if we'll create more chances or not. I'm not sure, but I think it. I definitely think they score as well, because I don't know if our defense will hold up against that kind of attacking power. But I do think we'll get them as well on the counter attack. We'll end up getting some opportunities, and if we can capitalize, we should end up winning this. And I do think we'll capitalize in this game. So
bro,
I'm gonna.
By the way,
yeah, that's a big miss.
Massive miss, bro.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, he's out injured, bro. He pulled up with his hamstring, I think.
No. But I mean, like, I don't really rate him that highly.
But he's amazing for them. It doesn't matter if you rate him or not. For them, he's good. For them, he plays well, right? And he does make a big difference. So I don't know if is he out for sure though.
Bro, he was. Yeah. The thing is, I haven't seen the news, but it didn't look good, bro. When he was coming off, bro, it didn't look good. I don't know if they're gonna play him still.
Bro, I feel like they'll inject him with painkillers and play him anyways. Yeah, see, it doesn't say he's out for sure. The only ones out for sure are Unahi, obviously. Romain Saez.
Big up Unahi as well, man.
Yeah, and then for Senegal, Asane Diao. That's it.
Let me see.
Who plays for Como.
Big up Unahi, man.
Let me see news, because we need to see what the news is saying.
What, you just realized that now, you dusty you. Hey, where's
something happened?
Where's TK? Oh no, your camera.
Something happened.
No, they're talking about.
He's saying that Koulibaly might not play the last game. I think Koulibaly's gonna be there, bro. I'm telling you.
No.
He was here that says he's out.
No, he's suspended anyway. He's suspended. So
he's suspended. Yeah,
he got a yellow card in the game, because I'm sure the commentators said that he's missing the final.
He's missing the final.
Whoever gets through this semi-final will be without Koulibaly.
Correct.
Get through. I'm pretty sure he's suspended, Koulibaly.
He is suspended. I remember the game. I watched the game. I watched the Egypt game.
Yeah, because I was hate watching on Egypt, bro. Because best believe you think, bro, Egypt can hold that. By the way,
what? I was supporting.
Oh
Egypt,
shit! Yeah, he will be. He will be missing a suspension.
You think I don't remember? You think I don't remember what that rat Egyptian manager said about the Morocco, bro? And said about the Moroccan team.
Who?
What do you say?
Come on, man. Brother, he was saying
he's making up stories again.
Huh?
He said you're making up stories again, because I've never heard of it.
Wait, what did he say? What did he say, Saad? What did he say?
Let me get you the quote of what he said. Bro, he was bad mouthing Morocco and the Moroccan national team and Morocco as a whole. Like, bro,
where publicly?
Let me get you the comments.
I'll be very surprised if the Egyptian man, because I actually rate. I actually like Egypt. I was supporting them. I'll be honest with you. I'm different from other Moroccans.
I'm glad they got knocked. I was so glad when they got knocked out. Honestly,
I support all North Africans. I supported Algeria against Nigeria. I really wanted Algeria to win. Like I support Egypt, Morocco, Algeria. I'm always going to support the brothers, man. And you know why Saad's a fraud, Ashraf?
I just hate anti-football. That's what it is. I hate
no. But Ashraf, if you watch the Egypt game and the Algeria game, there was actually Moroccans in the Algerian stand and in the Egyptian stand wearing the Morocco flag, supporting each other. We're all brothers, bro. Why are you guys not supporting?
No,
your fellow
I
Eastern Africans?
get that, but I look past that. For me, football comes first, and when I look at these football things, I'm not a big fan of teams that play anti-football. Look, I understand it is what it is. You play however way you want to play.
So you're not
But
a fan
for
of
me,
Arteta, huh?
I'm always. No, I'm not. I was not a fan of him playing that kind of football. He's not playing that football anymore, which is why I've given him credit.
Yeah, he's not.
And I've
he's
said
not,
that
he's
kind of
not,
football doesn't win
he's
you the
not,
leagues.
he's not a fan of Arteta, but
Egypt were
but
playing anti-football, bro. They were averaging like 33% possession in most games. Like the first game, they had over 70% possession only because they conceded an early goal in the first 15-20 minutes. So they
It's
had
so
to
funny.
attack and had to try and come back.
It's so funny how we say anti-football, but before last season, Arteta we had one of the highest scoring teams in Europe 2 years running. So it's very funny.
But I didn't say he's anti-football. What do you mean?
No, I'm referring to TK because TK said anti-football
okay.
based on one season.
I mean, you can play
That's between you
anti-football
and
and score goals. You know what I'm saying?
How? That's very.
I don't think it was
How can
anti-football. I
you
think it was
play
conservative. There's a difference.
Yeah, exactly. But
Anti-football
how
is
can
like
you-
what Egypt was doing, which is never ever built from the back. Always
Who?
when the ball
Who?
clear,
Egypt.
hoof. Yes.
Who? Egypt.
Every
No,
time
but-
they won the
no,
ball back,
but
hoof it
Egypt
up
were
front,
playing like
hoof it
that
up front.
because they don't have the quality to play out from the back, bro. That's
Bro,
why.
that's BS. They did that with other teams as well. They did that with Ivory Coast. They did that with some other game I can't remember where they had like 30-something% possession too.
You
Go
know,
check the
Sad
stats.
interested. Sad can't find the quote, and he's realized.
By the way, Sad, I just researched, and
Is
the
that
first
your
comment that
waffler?
comes up literally says Egypt national team head coach Hussam Hassan praised Morocco's organization of the African
Oh
Cup.
no.
They highlighted the high standards of the organization throughout the
Previously-
tournament, describing
Oh.
Morocco's infrastructure.
Yeah, okay, it's
and
not about
logistical
this
arrangements.
tournament.
No,
You're reading the wrong thing, bro.
let Ashraf
We
reply.
We know no, because I know the comment that he spoke about this one.
So
where
what are
he
you
said
referring to?
Yeah,
it's-
exactly.
What are you referring to then? What are you referring to?
brother? It's comments from another tournament, bro. I think it was the previous.
Okay,
AFCON.
fair.
It was the previous
Fair.
AFCON, and he fully said, "Oh, the Moroccan team don't deserve this. All of this talent." I think it was something to the thing. All of that talent, and they just waste it like that. This and that, and talking bad about the Moroccan team, talking bad about the manager, and all of this stuff, bro. But now all of a sudden it's forgotten.
Anyways.
I don't think that, bro. But I will get.
Anyways,
the
guys, I
quote.
think we need to move on from AFCON, honestly.
Yeah, but big up to
Let's
the
talk
boys.
about
Inshallah, we win. You know what I mean? I'm here. But Arsenal. Let's talk about Arsenal, bro, because it was all a bit mad. We lost to Liverpool, or we didn't lose. We drew. It felt like a loss for
Felt
many
like a
people.
loss. Yeah.
But we drew to Liverpool. Then we beat Portsmouth, an emphatic win. Martinelli getting a hat trick. My guy, do you know what I mean? Big up to Martinelli. And then we go up against Chelsea, beat them at the Bridge. And now we obviously got Nottingham Forest away. We got literally had four away games in a row that we had. We played three of them. We're about to play the third one, sorry. So we're going to play three of them. And then we've got Inter as well. And then we got a home game next. So thoughts, lads. What are your thoughts on Arsenal's form so far, bro? What are your thoughts on the Chelsea game? Because I can't lie, watching both games was a bit mad for me, bro.
Was mad.
I was
mad.
disappointed, man. I was disappointed at the end, like genuinely, because I felt like this game could have been easily a 4-goal difference for us. You know what I'm saying? We should have scored like 5, in my opinion, because we had a lot of chances. We even had Saliba shooting at goal at one point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We had abundance of chances, but we just couldn't hit the target. That was our biggest issue. Is not
as much as I
finding
want
the target.
as much as I
So-
want to disagree, I have to agree with him honestly, because even though we won the game, I was still fuming. Like, because bro, we could have won the game by like 3 or 4 goals. Chelsea were shit, bro. Like, yeah, they attacked us well, but I mean, like, it's just sloppy. I don't know why they just got these that Garnacho first goal. What was that, man? Like, why has no one got him on the back post? Why is
Second
the
Both
goal
were
as well.
keeper mistakes
Second
as
goal,
well.
same issue. Second goal,
Yeah,
same
and
issue.
I don't think it was a goalkeeper mistake for Garnacho.
Both were near post. I'm sorry, the keeper should be doing better near post.
Why has he got that? No, why has he got that much space there? The ball's bouncing.
I understand that, but you still
the
cover
second
near
goal,
post.
Ashraf,
Anyways.
he punched. The second goal, he punched it away. He fell on the ground, was on his face, and then Garnacho had an open goal, basically. You know what I'm saying? So it was one of them where we were just lacking in defense. Kepa looked a little bit shaky against crosses because normally we are very, very confident with Raya because he can collect crosses very well. You know what I'm saying? And now you have someone who's punching away corners, punching away crosses to the point that it falls in front of a Chelsea player, in this case Garnacho, 2 open nets, shoot, golazo. The first goal, it could have been headed away by Saliba and by Gabriel, but it bypassed both of their heads, Pauls, because they both went like this and they both missed the ball. You know what I'm saying? And they were like this close as well. So it was a defense error. It was a lack of concentration, if you may, because like I said, bro, we dominated them in a way that this game should have been a 3-4 goal difference, in my opinion. And I also wanted to highlight the Zubimendi goal, bro. That goal was so cold, bro. Pure technique with his left foot, slapped him in the corner. You know what I'm saying? And also Gyökeres getting a goal and an assist.
That dribble was so good. It even faked his own teammate. Martinelli had to jump out of the way for the first one. That's how good the dribble was.
I not only that, I want to say set pieces again, set piece FC, bro. These guys can't stop it, man. It's mental.
Yeah.
We
and
keep
also,
them.
can we take a moment to appreciate the return of an informed Ben White? Because let's not forget, guys, this guy was at one point one of the best right backs in the league, if not the best. You know what I'm saying? Because Reece James was injured, Trent was getting injured, and he was inconsistent. He couldn't defend. You know what I'm saying? At one point, Ben White was considered one of the best right backs, if not the best right back in the league. You know what I'm saying? I know we're happy with Calafiori and them, man, but the fact that we have Timber playing left back, which I also like, because I also like Timber at the left back, by the way. The fact that we have
but he wasn't good that game, though.
No, he wasn't great, but it's also because Estevao is also... We need to give credit to Estevao as well. He did well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's not only
but
Timber
he dropped
not
him on his ass bad.
I don't like Timber. I don't like Timber at left back.
Okay, but it's still a
Well,
solid...
I get what you mean.
A solid choice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you.
It's just the reason why it's shaky is because it's on his wrong side. He never played left back in his career. You know what I'm saying? He's a center back. You know what I'm saying? Actually, at Ajax, he was a center back. But at the end of the day, if we can play Timber at left back and get a decent performance out of him, and then we can play Ben White at the right back, bro, trust me, that could maybe even be better than playing Calafiori at left back, for example. Because who's to say that Calafiori is better than Ben White straight away? You know what I'm saying?
I can't lie.
Ben White is still a quality player. Let's not forget
honestly,
and we should use him a lot more.
Yeah, and T makes a wonderful point about that, because I think Ben White has been amazing now for the last couple of performances. We need to see more from him, obviously, T. As you said with Odegaard, we need to see more consistency over a longer period. But I think his comeback has been good. And yeah, Polysemis, you're right. Ash did say Zubi is a downgrade on Partey, which obviously now looks like a horrific opinion. But
I don't know why you guys want to
no,
do this.
No. Hold on.
First of all, all of us agreed on that here.
Exactly.
So I don't know why you guys.
Ashraf, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say even I said that. The only person that backed Zubimendi was T. T said he would be better than him. Only T said he would be better than him, and T.
No, I don't think T said he would be better than Zubimendi.
I said I wanted Zubimendi for years. I love Zubimendi. He would fit like a glove in this team. He is like a Jorginho deluxe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With a better shot, he would help Declan Rice flourish in that number 8. You know what I'm saying? But not extending Partey and getting Norgard in the place, that's the thing I didn't agree with. That's exactly what I said as well. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
No. But
and at that time, up until the summer, Partey was a better player. He was an upgrade. In fact, by the way, we're saying this now. 2-3 months ago, people were still saying Partey was a better DM than Zubimendi because Zubimendi was not showing up in some difficult away games or some even difficult home games. And we were like, yo, why is Zubimendi not performing in these big games? And we were praising Partey for performing in these big games. And by the way, Partey still can do things Zubimendi cannot do. The way Partey beats the press, the way Partey gets the ball forward. Obviously, Zubimendi is better in some other aspects. And I said before, Zubimendi might have a better ceiling. But as of today, which was the day we signed him back in the summer, Partey was the better midfielder. Luckily, Zubimendi has adapted well. And he's done a very, very good job so far, in my opinion. So, like this season.
You know, for me, in regards to the Chelsea game, I'll be real. I wasn't even that upset that it finished 3-2.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not gonna lie.
Because for me, I don't care what happens. If I leave there with a win, there ain't no way.
No, I agree. Trust me, I agree. I just want to laugh at Chelsea's face.
No, 100%.
At their ground.
100%. That'd have been extra.
By the way, Here's where I'll back up Saad's point as well. Like the thing is, people are saying, "Oh, Arsenal left the door open slightly." I don't think we did. For starters, we won at the Bridge, and people will say, "Oh, it's only 3-2," but we still ended up winning, which should be a disastrous result for Chelsea.
You would have took a 1-0 away.
Exactly. When Chelsea come to our ground, by the way, I don't think it's. Sorry, this last thing. When Chelsea come to our ground, I don't think it's going to be what they're expecting it, which is, if we score early, it could be. I actually think it could be a slapping. I'm not even joking. I don't think we will slap them because I just don't think Arsenal will end up playing that way. But it can. I think it's more likely it ends in a slapping than Chelsea winning.
Can you remind them what happened the last time at Emirates against Chelsea?
What Havertz?
We won 1-0. No, that was the season before. Last season we won 1-0 Moreno header from a corner. But the season before was 5-0. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
somehow Cole Palmer seems to always duck the Arsenal games. I'm not attacking it. I'm not saying it's on purpose, but it's becoming like at 23-24, he played 37 out of 38 Premier League games. The one game he missed was the 5-0 smashing by Arsenal. I don't know, bro. It's looking a bit suspicious. You know what I mean?
Like, the thing is, Ashraf, I know you've been on vacation and you just returned, you know what I'm saying? But the general topic at this moment of time on Football YouTube is that Clear Lake is focusing on getting top 4, and they don't see winning this trophy as something important, as something significant. So what are they doing? They are resting James. They are resting Palmer for the Arsenal games because they don't care about this. They don't care about winning trophies. They care about getting top 4 to the Champions League. You know what I'm saying? They basically turned into Arsene Wenger's last 5 years at Arsenal. Basically.
Yeah, I think they didn't want to add the heat on Liam Rossinier because they knew they'll get knocked out by us. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and we would have took a 1-0 before the game. 1-0 away at Chelsea.
1,000,000%, 100%.
Yeah,
at the Bridge, I easily would.
We can't
but guys, let's also have this uncomfortable conversation. When is the last time Palmer actually performed in a game?
You don't remember? I'll tell you when he's performed in the Conference League final and the Club World Cup final.
But why Sad laughing?
There you go.
There you go.
Last season.
Hold on, T. No, hold on, T. Why is Sad? And I'm not going to quote Ash. I don't remember if Ash was involved in this, but I think he was, but not as much as Sad. Wasn't Sad the idiot that was saying Palmer's better than Foden, and Palmer was the best thing since sliced bread? Was it not Sad that was glazing him, sucking his dick for a year?
Yo,
firstly,
okay, let's
understand.
Why are we turning this change left?
Now I'm going mad. Why is he laughing at Palmer when he was there glazing him for a year?
Yeah, because here's the thing: the game is the game, brother. Yeah, some days you're right, some days you're wrong, bro.
The game is the game.
The reality of the situation is
Read Aaron's comment. Aaron says Palmer has colditis. He's like, oh, brr, I can't play, brr.
Colditis. But hey, by the way, I did read that he had a chronic, what was it?
Groin issue.
Groin injury, bro.
Yeah. He has
chronic,
which he has, by the way. Yeah,
bro,
yeah, because
but that makes sense. By the way,
no, but that makes sense, Steve, because groin issues, especially when they reach a certain level, they do become chronic. Right, it doesn't actually heal if it stays there.
But
you have to manage it.
That's crazy.
No. Groin injuries are notoriously.
But if you have an ACL, your knees are never going to be the same. So
no, that's not true. If you do the surgery, you can recover fully. But with a groin injury, it actually can be a chronic issue, and it never fully goes. You just have to manage it.
My boy had a chronic groin injury, bro.
Why for that? Why for that?
Brother, shut up, man.
Bro, relax.
He had it and fully. He can't fully play football, bro.
Groin injuries are the worst to get rid of, bro. I'm telling you.
My boy had a chronic groin injury. He's mad.
But yeah, look, I think it's a good win. I don't think this. You guys see?
Hold on. He called me out, Ash. I have to reply to this guy. Firstly,
don't respond with the game is the game. That's a stupid response.
No. I said that. No, but I said that as a joke first. Yeah, and then I was gonna actually go down and drop the stats about it. Let's not get too giddy about Phil Foden. Act like this guy's mad. Yeah, let's not act like he's all of a sudden this crazy player, because Phil Foden is no, but you make it as if he is.
He's better than Palmer, though. He's better than Palmer. That's what I'm saying.
No, listen. I think they've both shown inconsistencies. Both of them. Let's not act like they haven't shown
Yeah,
inconsistencies.
Foden has been poor last week.
Notorious for showing inconsistencies. The only difference is Palmer never had De Bruyne to hide his inconsistent months. Palmer didn't have that, but Foden always had De Bruyne there to hide his inconsistent months. Oh, Foden doesn't get GA in like 5-6 games. Oh well, De Bruyne's scoring, Haaland's scoring. It's all nice, it's all fun. They're winning the league. Do you know what I mean? But when Palmer is the main man that you're looking at, bro, put Foden in a team where he's got to freaking be the main man, bro. If you go and put,
bro, I will say this.
I don't think. No, hold on. Let me just say this.
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
If you put Foden in the same place they put Palmer in that Chelsea team, he does not do what Cole Palmer did in that Chelsea team. You need guts for that, bro.
Look, I do think. Look, I'm not saying Palmer was overrated. I'm definitely not going to say that. But he's had a year and a half of very good performances, and since that year and a half, it's been like moments here and there. He is running a very dangerous line of being like a purple patch player, and he needs to make sure he's not that, right? Yeah. So the first thing he needs to do is sort out his health and ensure he is fit to play a lot more games. And when he obviously is fit to play a lot more games, he just needs to get back to the form he had under Pochettino, or even like in the first half of the season under MOROCCO. Because right now, as things stand, I could easily say, hey, it's just been a purple patch. That's it. But clearly the talent is there. You can see the talent on the pitch for sure.
Yeah, and for Stefan Marcotti saying we need a hair transplant in 10 years' time. If I need one in 10 years' time, I've done very well. I'll be nearly 40 years old. I'll be calm. Because right now my hairline's calm, bro. You know what I mean? The camera looks bad, but you know what I mean? It's a 3-finger job. It's a normal hairline.
Bro, okay. Let's get back to the football. Football.
Ash, you know what the big thing is? I'm getting back to the football, bro. I'm said his name by accident. You know what the big thing is? If you look at Palmer, yeah, a lot of people always say like in big games the guy doesn't do well, yeah, but he legit goes missing in some big games, bro.
If you look some, but in some other big games he shows up. It depends, bro.
No, but how many, bro? How many? In the last 2 seasons,
I agree.
How many big games can we say? We could probably count on one hand how many big games he's really had like
like Spurs.
That's what I've really put my presence on these big games. Hamakallah. Do you know what I mean? So that's something that's definitely worrying for Chelsea fans, and I think that's something that they're gonna have to look at. Do you know what I mean? Because and this is a conversation that I was having with my because somehow we've gone from Arsenal to Chelsea. Yeah. But since we're here, we might as well speak about it. This is one thing that I was saying to my boy today. I was actually having this conversation with him today. And I was saying to him, Chelsea need to get their priorities straight. Because Enzo Fernandez, we're hearing L'Equipe. L'Equipe is coming out and saying that PSG held strong negotiations with him and are already looking to offer him a big money contract if he's willing to leave. Brother, some of these players are going to start getting their heads turned, bro. And you've got some good players there. You've got some good players at Chelsea. But if you man are trying to do the buy and sell thing, it's going to start looking real mad. Because if you lose Enzo Fernandez, that's a big part of your midfield. Yeah, I can't lie. I cooked him when he first signed, bro. He's been looking. This guy's looking semi, if not world class, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so world class, yeah,
bro. Like he's
not been that good this season, though. He's not been that good this season.
No, I think he has, bro. He's been one of the main.
No, he hasn't. He's had good.
No. He's been good, Ash.
Even the Chelsea.
I think he's the good thing.
Come on, bro.
Anything that they do in games, bro.
In some games, like you're probably referring to the big games. Sad, because you're referring to the big games that you've watched him play when he scored against City, or he played, or
I watched him in the big game he played against Liverpool.
Did
you can ask the Chelsea the comment. I promise you, in most games, City has not been that good. He hasn't been. You're talking about some big games he's been good. I agree, Like the City game, the Liverpool game, I don't even think he played that well against us. But against, yeah, exactly. As I know to sing, he's been scamming GA. But a lot of games, his performances have been garbage. And by the way, I know this is for you as well. I don't know if you were one of the Chelsea fans who did this before. You, True Play, I don't know who used to do this before. Please do not bring him in conversations about world class in the future then. If he goes through a purple patch of 2-3 months of good performances, please don't compare him to Rice and these other world-class midfielders and say, oh, yeah, he's better than Rice in this. I'm not saying you did it, but a lot of Chelsea fans do that. But I actually agree with him, bro. I don't think he's been that good, to be honest, this season. I think he's been okay. He's had some moments. He's had some good moments where he's scored important goals. But in terms of... Because, remember, he's not a striker. He's a midfielder, so you can't just judge him by GA. You have to judge him by what he actually does outside the GA as well. Interceptions, tackles, how many times he carries the ball forward, the kind of chances he creates. And I don't think he's done that really well, to be fair. Yeah, Hussam, honestly, we are. We called Hussam about this many times. Like the fact that he thinks Enzo is world class and a complete midfielder, I think is just mental for me. Generally, it's absolutely crazy. He's a good midfielder on his day, but he's nowhere near world class.
Yeah, I don't personally see that as well. I feel like outside of his passes, I don't know really what Enzo does
and finishing
at the Chelsea team. And finishing, yeah. I don't know really what he does for this Chelsea team to justify the price tag, at least. You know what I'm saying? Because look at Caicedo, for example. Yes, we call him a shin kicker, and at times he is, but he's also a lot of times very important for that Chelsea team. Not only by defending,
I don't think he's that
but also scoring clutch goals. You know what I'm saying? Because he had some bangers as well that won Chelsea games at the end of the day. So for me, when I look at both of those players, I feel like Caicedo is the only guy that really justified his price tag. If I didn't watch football and I watched Chelsea, and I knew that Caicedo was 100 million, I personally would have think that Enzo would be like 40 million, 50 million, you know what I'm saying, compared to Caicedo at least. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is not me saying that Enzo is a bad player per se. I'm just saying he's not doing enough to justify the hype behind him, because don't forget, after that World Cup, when he was still at Benfica, there was this crazy hype around him. A lot of people were skeptical because it wasn't really a long period where he was good at Benfica. You know what I'm saying? It was a very short time where he really
6
performed.
months.
He went to the World Cup, performed there as well, and the hype was like sky high. You know what I'm saying? So what happened? Yeah. Everybody wanted him. They paid for him. They got him. I know there has been some inconsistencies at Chelsea as a whole. You know what I'm saying? But if you're that player that people say you are, you perform regardless, like Caicedo does, for example. You know what I'm saying? And he just doesn't do that. So for me, when I look at this Chelsea team, and I also want to add to what you guys have said as well, because I've been listening, I feel like, because I've said this months ago, maybe even 1 year ago at this point, to Ahmed, the Bridge Nation, you know what I'm saying? The Bridge. You know what I'm talking about, who I'm talking about, yeah?
Yeah.
I was at a panel with him, and Maresca was a few months at Chelsea, and I told him, when I look at Chelsea, I see the old Arsenal in a way that they do not want to invest in the team. They do not want to win, for example. The only different thing they do is they actually earn money. The only thing Arsenal didn't do back then is sell players that actually earn money, and Chelsea actually does that. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at the recent quotes, when they say they didn't want to play Palmer and Reece James against us because they didn't take this cup seriously, they want to get top 4. Bro, that just screams the Arsenal
Arsene
of
Wenger.
Arsene Wenger. You know what I'm saying? The last few years of Arsene Wenger. You know? And I know they say, oh, we won the Conference League, we won the Club World Cup. Cool. You know what I'm saying? You can win the odd cup here and there. That's what Arsene Wenger did as well. But at the end of the day, the main focus was getting top 4 and not even taking the domestic seriously. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm saying, unless these owners or this backroom staff that they have, you know what I'm saying? Unless they leave, I don't see this changing anytime soon at Chelsea. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't know how long
they undid what Roman Abramovich created in a few years' time. That's what I see when I look at Chelsea.
Yeah, I hear you, and I don't know how long they plan to keep this project going, because initially I actually was giving it credit and I said, look, nobody did this before, of buying a bunch of young players on long-term contracts, on death row contracts, basically, and seeing how it works. But I was like, maybe it will work. We're maybe rushing it, and they were progressing. Like, the reality is they went from 12th to 6th to 4th, so they were clearly making strides forward and they were getting better. But the reality is, every time they sack a coach, they take 2 steps backward. So, like, what's the point of you doing this? Like, I understand why Maresca was upset, because if he's saying I need some good quality players, and there are some agents and top management interfering in which player plays and which player sits on the bench, that is not a place where any top manager would want to go to. And right now they've added Liam Rossenior, obviously, who's just another puppet of the club, who's obviously super excited and ecstatic about the opportunity he's getting to manage a big club like Chelsea. But in the end, he is going to just follow orders. He's not going to be playing players that the management above him or the agents ask him not to play, which is obviously not going to help them in any way. This, by next season, they should have been fiercely challenging for the title. But I think now they're another 2-3 years far away from that, because of these things they've done, because of losing Maresca, because of
Liam Rossinier is an actor. He's not a coach. That guy is an actor.
Yeah, but we
Because
can't.
listen,
thing-
he's an
the
expert.
thing-
Hey,
you
one thing
seen
you
his,
need to know about Rossenior,
bro.
guys, is he's an expert at aging men. That's what that's
Yeah,
Why
that's what
is
and
he's
that?
good at.
also, did
Yeah?
you guys know
Aging
that
man.
Did you guys know that he doesn't wear gloves in training because he wants the player to hear him clap when they
Yo,
do
I think
something
that's a
well?
lie. I don't think that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I think that's a lie.
That's what I read. You know what I'm saying? It could be a lie, but that's what I read. But also,
I know exactly
when
where
I
you got.
That's what Indy Kalia
when I-
tweeted, and I don't believe Indy Kalia.
Okay,
Bro, I'm sorry.
Well,
Indy Kyler, I'm on this guy's neck, bro.
Why for that?
But anyway, also when I watched the game, I saw
I don't
him
know why
do
Saad
this,
acted
and I
like
was
that.
like, bro, this guy is
Bro.
too extra. You know what I'm saying? What you know what I saw in the game? It was like Josh, and then he did this, and I was like, bro, what?
Wait. TK, what did you
What
say?
do you-
But TK, what did Indicator say? He did what? He does what?
That he doesn't wear gloves on purpose, so the players can hear him clap when they do something well in training.
Stefan said, does he
Bro,
have
this
OCD?
guy thinks
No,
like this guy.
Stefan said, does he have OCD or something?
This guy thinks this Indy Kyler guy thinks this is High School Musical, where he just tells us like some weird fact about what's going on, bro. Like, bro, why are you trying to give us some weird fact inside? Do you think Chelsea fans care about that stuff? Listen, this is the thing, yeah, with Chelsea. This sack manager, it causes like such a problem within the club because there's no consistency, bro. There's no consistency. How, when Maresca asks for something, then you're coming out and now you're gonna get Rossinier because you didn't like that he asked for more control. And you know what he said to them in the thing? He said that he wanted to have like a more of an Arteta role, bro, where he's given more like control over some of the transfers that are brought in, that kind of stuff, and he's not getting that. Do you know what I mean? And it's mad. It's mad that they're not even willing to give him like a little bit. Like, okay, you can have like maybe 1 or 2 signings that you can pick for yourself, and then we'll have the rest of them.
Bro,
Yeah.
trust me when I say this. If anyone is not willing to give control to Maresca, who has proven that he could win them trophies, they will definitely not give any control to Liam Rossinier. Trust me when I say this. They will still have full control. They will still tell him who to play. They will still tell him what to do. That's still going to happen. And Liam Rossinier is there because they know he's going to listen. You know
but
what I'm saying?
guys, do you not think we're all scrubbing out Brasilia too quick? Like I'm scrubbing him out, but like Saad, but like Ash is saying he doesn't have a puppet. Everyone's saying that he's gonna flop. Like,
Okay,
but
he's 100%.
let me
He's
ask you
100%
this.
a
Let me ask you
puppet,
this.
bro.
Listen,
but
Sauce.
how
And
can
he's
you
Can I ask
say
you
he's
one
gonna
question?
flop?
Sauce, can I ask you one question, Sauce? If I tell you that Chelsea brought in a manager from their second club that they own, you know what I'm saying, to their main Chelsea squad, while they primarily buy young players that need to improve, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
basically players that could play under someone like Liam Rossinier, who's not per se a winner, but maybe mainly a young player improving kind of guy, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
that's how I see him personally. I don't see him as a guy that just creates these crazy players and goes out and win the Champions League. I don't see him like
Yeah.
that, you know what I'm saying? I see him more like a young player improving type coach. You know what I'm saying? Who's to say that he's not going to be a yes man? When I look at this situation, it just screams yes man. It just screams, because you basically kept him in the company, gave him a promotion by hiring him to Chelsea instead of Strasbourg. You know what I'm saying? And you're still telling him to do the same stuff, which is improve the youngsters, so they can flip them basically. You know what I'm saying? So why would I not think he's a yes man?
This is no. But saying he's a yes man is probably right. No, T, you're right there. But Ash is saying he's 100% gonna flop. That I think you.
Yeah, 100% he's gonna flop. For starters, I can't say, because for starters, his stats as a manager are horrendous. He's got like barely 50% win rate in 2 clubs and 30-something% win rate at Hull City. So he doesn't have anything to prove that, oh, I have done something.
Yeah, but
Arteta
didn't have anything either. Arteta didn't have anything either.
The difference between him and Arteta, yes, Arteta was a leap of faith because we were 8th, we were in the dumps. We needed someone who was an assistant manager to the greatest manager of all time to come in, hopefully learn something there, and come in and take a team that's crap. It was a no-lose situation because we were already in a bad
place. The difference is
it was not a gamble, because the thing is we were already in a bad place.
But the difference is Arteta had a say.
No, but forget the say. The thing is,
for example, at the beginning he wanted Pablo Mari, he wanted Willian, he got them. I don't think Liam Rossinier, if he made demands to Clear Lake, they will not buy those players. They will still buy the players that they scout on iScout. You know what I'm saying? They will buy those players.
That's also there, T. That's actually a good point as well. Arteta did have more of a say than Rossinier will ever do, but it's also the fact that with Arteta there wasn't much of a gamble because we were already in a very, very shitty place. Right, so we already tried getting someone.
We was in the FA Cup knockout stages.
Are you insane?
Yeah, but
what do you mean? When he came and won us an FA Cup. When he came, we hadn't even played an FA Cup yet.
We hadn't played an
FA Cup yet.
That's what I'm saying.
Didn't start at the time.
But Ash is saying that we were like out in the dumps. It's still a risk. It's still
because Emery. I'll tell you why. Because Emery, the previous season, because we had been out of the top 4 for 4 years in a row. And Emery, the season before that, bottled top 4 in the last 6 games, and then got us smashed by Chelsea in the final. And the season after, when he got sacked, we were in like 9th, 10th, 11th, right? When Arteta took over, so we were as bad as it could get.
We wasn't 11th.
Yeah, fair. Whereas with Chelsea, it was around that position. It was between 9th and 11th. Whereas with Chelsea, they're actually in a good place. They were actually having good trajectory. They were growing. They were progressing. They were on the rise. So you have come in a situation now where they're going up and you have destroyed everything, and now they have to build back again by hiring someone who doesn't have any track record of being proven and doing well. Which is why I'm saying it'll 100% flop. That model with this kind of manager will 100% flop. If they had this model with an incredible tactician and an incredible manager who knows how to set up teams and how to get his players to play good football, I would say maybe it might work. But you're literally taking 2 very bad situations.
Basically, what Ashraf is saying, if this was Klopp or Enrique, who are notoriously known to
then it could have
youngsters into making winners, then he would understand. But not someone like Rossinier, who only coached
exactly with this model.
No, but T, what you're not understanding, which I'm trying to explain to you guys, that you can't base a manager's success on what he's done in his previous jobs.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
You can use that as a basis.
Because
what do you mean?
When Klopp was at Dortmund, for example, that was his first big job. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You could see straight away that he was improved. He was finding these players out of nowhere. Lewandowski, Götze, and all of those guys. Obviously, what was his name? Zorc, the sporting director back then from. Dortmund.
I don't remember his name.
Sad, you know his name.
Yeah.
Sami, you know his name. The Dortmund sporting director that I wanted at Arsenal. Michael Zoid.
Some weird name like that, bro. Some weird
name. But anyway, I know he had some influence in that team as well. But you could see straight away that Klopp was improving those players to be winners.
Yeah.
Götze, Lewandowski, Marco Reus, you know what I'm saying? Blaszczykowski, Piszczek. Those players came out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying?
Nuri Sahin, Kakao.
Nuri Sahin, out of nowhere they came.
Oh, yeah, big up Nuri Sahin, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's funny. I know Nuri Sahin personally. He is married to the sister of a very good friend of mine. So
Is
I know him, bro. Yeah,
That's
he
crazy.
He came to play football where I live, bro.
Turkish connections.
Yeah, the Turkish connection.
Big up Nuri Shahin, bro. Baller.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't see
we
that
linked with him in
Rossinier.
2012.
You don't see that with Rossinier at Strasbourg. You know what I'm saying? You don't, and that's the difference. You know?
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. It's very obvious. Good
I
managers.
understand what T's saying, but when Ash is saying 100% he's gonna fail, that to me just looks like you're not giving him a chance based on what he's done before. Which is all I'm saying is you would
based on what he's done before
well.
and based on the model he's joining. If he was joining City, I would say he has some chance of making it because the model will definitely work as long as he's a good tactician, which we have no evidence of. But he's joining a model where even if he is a good tactician, it's not going to work unless you're an elite manager, which he's not. The reality is he's not an elite manager. Maybe he can be in a few years, but this model is not going to wait for him to be an elite manager in 4 or 5 years. Bro, every manager, if they give Maresca a 5 years contract initially, and yet they let him go way before the time frame ended. The same with Graham Potter. They gave him a 5-year contract, sacked him after 1 season or in the first season itself. Like it's a repeat. Pochettino, something similar. I think they gave him a 2-3-year contract, sacked him after 1 season. Like it's the same model year every single year. And the problem is, I think the reason why they went with this move now is because they knew if they got any sort of good manager that is going to attract big names, it's not going to work because that manager's going to throw a fuss and want to leave later because they know they can win somewhere else. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Whereas Rossinier is probably going to be like, I don't give a shit if we're 10th. I'll stay if you guys don't trade me.
He'll probably be like, I'll coach whatever you give me. Whatever you give me, I'll coach them. Because this is where they are at the moment, Chelsea. Is that they are a buy and sell club.
It's who they are, mate.
This is the sad reality for Chelsea fans and the happy reality.
And Chelsea fans need to also get their shit together now because a lot of you contradict yourselves like crazy. Oh my God, we have one of the best squads in the league. That means your ownership and your directors and your scouts have done a good job then. If you do have one of the best squads in the league. Or they have done a shit job as you're saying now, but that means you never had one of the best squads in the league. You were just overhyping your own players. And I think it is the latter because I've always said I think your midfield is one of the best midfields. I don't think it is the best. And I think in the other positions, you're overhyping your team like crazy. Calling Kukureya the best left back in the league. Calling Reece James, who barely plays, the best. I think he's an incredible right back when he's playing, but he needs to play consistent number of games for you to be putting him in that conversation. Your center backs, you have the best center back you have is above average at best. At best. Calling any of your center backs good is insane. Where have you seen any of your center backs to be that good for like a period of time? At best is above average, wallahi. Levi, and they always end up hyping the players that are out for a year or so, like as if they're missing Maldini. Oh my God, Levi Colwill when he's back here, Levi Colwill, bro. Levi Colwill is a shitty defender. He's a garbage centre back. Where are you getting this thing about?
Levi Cole.
He's a shitty defender.
No,
he made
you know who he
mistakes and he gave away penalties and he did so many other crap that Levi Colwill is the one we're missing. They said the exact same garbage about Fofana when Fofana was out for a year. Oh my God, Fofana's Saliba level. What are you on about? Stop hyping your players.
Maybe you will see the resemblance, but you know who he reminds me of? He is a English version of Romero. Just a hothead that likes to kick, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He's like Gabriel Paulista, bro. If you guys remember Paulista.
Yeah, I remember.
He's like Gabriel Paulista. That's what he is.
That guy reminds me. Anytime I hear
like
that
name, shitty defender, bro.
I just remember the white thing with the Puma. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
The kit. Listen. Bro. Let's move on from talking about this bummy club and let's actually talk about the title rivals. Because we need to speak about City. We need to speak about a signing that they just made today. Obviously, I want to go to Souls first because I want him to explain to us like why he's petrified and shaking in his boots. Because he was saying it in capital letters in a group chat today. I'm gonna put out the group chat messages, guys. He was saying this in group chats. He was like, "Oh my God, City signed Gahey. We can't cope." Sending pictures about this and that.
Why are you leaking private conversations, Sad? Huh?
No, he can hold this. He can hold
private conversations.
No, listen. Look. I just don't like. Look, I know you guys, and I saw what Ash's message are like. We don't need to be worried. No, this guys, come on. Let's be serious here. These guys can just choose to sign whoever they want, whenever they want. And I don't like football clubs that are able to just sign whoever they want, whenever they want, to try and buy themselves through their bad waves. When we were riddled with injuries last year, we didn't go and spend 200 million in January or 100 million
because we couldn't.
January.
We didn't have the financial strength.
We
They do.
We couldn't. They do. So we're up against a powerhouse.
Because they've been no, not about that. Because they've been winning. This is revenue that they've earned.
No, I know that. But what I'm saying.
Ago.
No, but what I'm saying is that I just don't like the fact that in January they go and sign two of the maybe top 5 players in the league.
They're available
now,
though.
Right?
They're available though.
I know they're available.
Exactly. We could have signed them. Semenyo apparently wanted to sign us. We said no.
The thing is,
Gay would have joined us if we wanted, but we didn't want him.
The thing is, I understand Souls because
they work through their injuries like we did.
But this is also back-to-back seasons where they spent 100+ million in January alone. You know what I'm saying? Let alone the summer. You know, it's. I understand where Souls is coming from because at the end of the day, they haven't won anything last year. So obviously they had a lot less revenue than they normally get. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, which is normal. But at the end of the day, to still go out and spend hundreds of millions in the summer and then spend 100+ million in January. Do the same again the next summer, and then do the exact same again the next January. Don't forget what they did last January. Don't forget when Marmoush joined them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because Marmoush was not cheap.
But guys, bro, we cannot be hypocrites. We cannot criticize our club last season for competing in a title race, or the season before, and not going and being serious in January and getting players. But when they do it, because they're in the title race and they're trying to win, we go like, oh, how could they do it? If they have the financial power to do it, which is the revenue they've earned through winning 6 leagues in the last 8 years and winning a treble and the Champions League and everything else they've won, it makes sense that they would go spend. 2 seasons ago, we were competing with Liverpool and City for the league, and we signed no one in January. I think maybe Kivior or someone, if I remember correctly. That's not that, and we criticized the club. Last season, we desperately needed a striker. We were only linked with Watkins, and in the end, we got no one. That's not their problem.
But to answer Saad's point as to why I was upset, one was the fact that they have a lot of spending power and they're able to just buy the best players in the league whenever they want and make their team stronger to bypass their injuries. And two, I feel like Gay and Semenyo is a very, very big addition to their team. They have a lot of defensive injuries. Right? And now they don't have a lot of defensive injuries anymore because they've signed Gueye. And they've got a proven goal scoring winger up front that can score goals and has already shown it in his first 2 games for Man City. I'm just like, why couldn't they deal with what they have and work through their team the way they've worked through it? They did this last year in January as well. They knew Liverpool were running away and Arsenal were running away, and they thought, oh, let's go and sign Marmoush, go and sign whoever. They just sign whoever they like. You know what I mean?
That's not really true, right? Because they wanted Wirtz, they couldn't get Wirtz.
Yeah.
So they don't sign whoever they like. They sign whoever's available that they can get. Like, that's the reality of things, man.
And on top of this as well, is when you look at Manchester City and you look at other clubs could be spending like this. Liverpool are able to spend like this because of what they've won and them being at the top for so long, or whatever. Yeah. Man United. Yeah, it's only because Man United is in freaking neck deep in freaking in debt right now, bro. These man, like, they're in actual mad debt. If you look at the record, if you look at their accounts and you look at how much debt Man United are in, it's mad. If Man United had no debt, bro, they'd be doing this stuff right here. 100 million, 200 million in the January, done. 300 million in the summer, done. Because Man United have that wealth to be able to do that. But listen, it is where it is if they're spending this money. All I'm saying is the reason why I'm so happy now is because if we win this league, when we win this league, they haven't got a reason, they haven't got an excuse to say we didn't have centre backs, we didn't have this, we didn't have that. Oh my God, look at this that they're doing. Oh, they came up against a weak City. No. You've got your centre back now, yeah. You've got your left winger in Semenyo, or wherever you want to play him. He's taken the Yaya Toure number. So let's go, man. You know what I mean? It's game on now. It's game on. And let's see. May the best man win, and I intend to. So listen, we're gonna see what's gonna happen in this in this season.
Where I'll agree with some people is, well, like for example, Marco saying it's okay, let them spend, but then don't make excuses. That I 100% agree with. And big up to the Mancunian way, Martin, obviously. And I've had this stream with him a couple of times, but he does come up with like excuses about, and obviously a lot of new City fans do as well, where they'll say, but we've had this injury or we've had this issue and we've lost this player. We had Trafford in goal in this game. I'm sorry, that's absolute garbage. Given the money you've spent, it's your business who you end up playing, but don't make it seem like you've been like handcuffed and you haven't been allowed to get players or play better players. It's your manager who came out and said he'll quit if they get a bigger squad. Your ownership wanted to give him a bigger squad, and your manager said, if you get a bigger squad, I'll quit. So that's on you then. So don't come and make excuses then when you end up failing, and you will fail this season. They're doing all this as if they're going to win the league. It might help them with the Champions League, maybe, I don't know, but I don't think it'll help them with the league. Like, by the way, tomorrow, I don't know if we're going to discuss it later or not, if they end up dropping points to United and we end up doing our job, the gap suddenly extends to like 8 or 9 points. What will Gehi and Semenyo help with in that time?
This is what I think people are not understanding, bro. These men have got a mad game. Gehi's not there for that game, by the way. Gehi's not there for that game.
He's not. Yeah, he's not.
Yeah?
Of course not, yeah.
They've got a mad game. 12:30 kickoff. Manchester derby, bro. Be ready for it. I'm gonna be there.
Mbomo is back. Bruno Fernandes is back. I think Diallo is back.
Yeah, they're all back, bro. They're all back. Their team is back now. So these men better be ready because it's gonna be a game, bro. Michael Carrick's first game. The place is gonna be jumping. Like, bro, prepare yourself, bro. Prepare yourself because that stadium is gonna be jumping, bro.
We need that new manager bounce specifically for this game alone.
With Michael Carrick, 100% there will be. 100% there will be, bro.
Everyone's gonna be a United fan tomorrow.
Bro, but
not
the thing
everyone, just Arsenal, and I think just
Liverpool are not going to be. Man.
Yeah, Liverpool definitely wants City to win.
Some Liverpool are not going to be.
Chelsea definitely want City to win.
Yeah, but there are still enough Liverpool fans that want Arsenal to win the league still. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
bro, honestly, outside maybe your Aarons and maybe some people here and there, honestly, most of them want City to win. I've been seeing tweets where they've been like sucking off City for some reason. I don't get why. Someone actually tweeted, "Oh, maybe it's okay for us to lose Gehi and Semenyo if it means City can stop Arsenal from winning the league." Why? What beef do you have with us? I don't understand. Are you that much of a? That's such a cock behavior.
They don't like us. We don't like you.
Exactly.
They don't like you.
See, I told you I'm right.
No,
you're
saying madness.
I was waiting for him. I was waiting for Ash to say it because Ash said it with so much vim as well.
He's saying crazy.
It's okay for us to lose players to City so that City can stop Arsenal. What are we, the big bad wolf? What have we done to you? Bro, all this because some Arsenal fans bantered you online. Are you serious? What kind of stupidity is that, man?
No. I agree. Listen, I'll be honest. I agree that I think a lot of fans don't want us to win, man. I don't think you guys understand. A lot of fans don't want us to win. A lot of fans, because it's like they're so rattled at the fact that we could win it that they're like, they'd rather, like, I saw Chelsea fans saying, "Oh, why did we get a point against Man City? Sometimes we shouldn't. We have to sacrifice our games for the."
Yeah, Matisse said that, and I was watching the Big Six. Like, imagine, and this is a big Chelsea representative, not some random online.
And he was saying not every point is a point gained. What kind of rubbish is that?
Bro, do you know who pisses me off?
Who?
This fucking Key Thomas guy. Have you ever seen him, bro? Have you not seen this Key Thomas guy, bro?
No, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know who Key Thomas is. I'll be real.
But come on, man! You've seen him in the reaction videos, bro. He's the guy like, "Oh, they got another corner."
The Liverpool guy.
Is he the Scouser? Is he the Scouser? The Liverpool fan?
Yes, bro. The one that's always
in the fan reaction, video. Yeah.
That fucking knobhead.
I can't stand him.
He's jarring though. He's jarring.
Bro, he's doing that on purpose as.
To get views. Yeah, to get views. Yeah,
look at the numbers. Why wouldn't he?
Can we get an offside, please? Can we get a VAR, please? Come on, one offside, please. Shut the hell up.
Oh, the reason why they scored this goal is because they were lucky. You know what I'm saying? Not because they were good or anything. You know, bro, those sly comments. He's just doing that on purpose, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's 100% doing that on purpose.
Bro, it gets me so mad though, bro. I fall for it, bro. Unfortunately, bro.
I know, Aaron. 100% they do it for clicks. I promise you. Look, it's not bad marketing. I'm not gonna lie. If he knows rage baiting Arsenal fans is the way to go right now to make money, it is what it is. This is what like League Gunner's been living on for years, and like rage baiting fans to make sure they're getting money. That's just what a lot of fans do to do a living. The only thing is, how will that work now if Arsenal end up winning the league? If Arsenal win the league, your business model fails immediately then. Because now nobody's going to believe you're rage baiting because now we are the best team in England. Like it's
no, I think it still
No,
carries.
it's true.
I think he then people like him would then move on to, if he doesn't maintain this league, then he needs to get sacked.
I agree.
Who are you
Right,
referring to? Keith Thomas or Lee Gunner?
Oh no, Lee Gunner. I'm saying the Lee Gunner.
Right.
No, Keith Thomas. Keith Thomas is just that guy's.
The day we win the league, Lee Gunner's stock will fall down by like 100%, bro. Like,
No, he's
Yeah.
no. I don't think you guys remember, but I remember him saying like half a year ago, something maybe a year ago, something in the lines of, "If Arteta wins the Carabao Cup, I'll give him another 2 years."
Let's see what he does, man. Because
And also, I think Ash was there on Hassam's
No, he
stream
rates cups. That's why.
when LB was
Ash
saying
Barty,
that.
like the Carabao Cup, I swear, this guy literally would piss on that Carabao Cup.
Yeah, big
the
up
guy
LB,
the guy who says standards. He's like, yeah, I win the Carabao Cup. It's okay. We don't need to win anything. Like standards, guys, go make a trophy, make a tournament, create a tournament, call it the Kumbaya Bukulululu tournament, and let us win it. And then Liga will be like, we just won the Kumbaya Bulululu tournament.
Bulululu
Yeah,
trophy.
armpits. Shut the hell up, bro. Where are you? Your standards. Shouldn't your standards be Champions League and Premier League then? By that logic. I don't even know the guy. I just get annoyed when I see videos like this. Like it's insane. It's clear rage bait. It's clear rage bait on purpose.
No,
but it is what it is. Like
the thing is, people like this have a voice in the thing, and then they influence other people, bro. They actually influence some people on YouTube, bro. Like to think like them, bro, and it's weird, bro. Like they create such like a hostile thing for the fans, where it's mad, and they create such a hostile thing for the players and the manager, and it's like, brother,
don't get me wrong.
I understand. Hold on, I understand if the manager is like, sometimes Arteta does piss me off, bro. But these man, it's like they fully hate him, bro. Like there's a hatred for him, like that.
But that's the thing, sad.
Sick, bro.
There's two extremes, and I think both extremes are stupid. There's the extreme that is always positive, even if the club is shitting bricks. Everything's amazing. It's okay. Oh, no, you cannot say anything bad about the club. You can never criticize the club, never criticize the players, never criticize the manager. They suck off the employees of the club instead of just saying, hey, this is bad. Oh, this is good. Oh, this player was bad today. This player has played good today. And it's the other extreme that's always negative no matter what happens. I'm in a football group. Again, I know you guys will laugh when I say this again. On Facebook. And we have this one member out of 10,000 members who always posts only negative things. Literally, when we went on a game-winning run, he disappeared. And the moment we drop points against Sunderland, he's like, this is the manager you guys are talking. I promise you, every time we do bad or we drop points, he comes out and starts posting like crazy. And every time we end up winning a lot of games, he disappears. There's literally two extremes, and that's
idiot. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. That's what we call them. People that are idiots, negative idiots, people that we don't even want on our fan base. To be honest with you, why are we even?
Yeah, it's stupidity. You're doing it to reach fans. That's just what it is. You're doing it to get attention because you're just so bored in your own thing. Netweed is clearly one of them as well. Like, big up to Netweed. I know you always come here and support the channel, but again, another troll, another idiot. He's exactly like this. Oh yeah, this guy's a troll. That's because he wants me to sit here and be like, fuck Arteta, fuck the Arsenal. Oh, we suck. Oh, everything sucks. The life sucks. I hate my life. I hate Arteta. I hate Arsenal. He wants me to sit and reach, like, even if things are going okay.
Wait, Ash, why did he say no, he's an idiot?
Because he's an idiot. Read his comments. He's literally saying, this guy clearly is a League Gunner defendant. He's probably on his streams all the time. He's probably going to be like, hey, these guys are talking shit or blah, blah, blah. That's just how a lot. Netweed is an example. Again, thank you, Netweed, for the super chat. Big up, Netweed. But he's an example of fans who are also on one extreme. Both extremes are stupid, in my opinion. I hate both extremes. I like balanced conversations. I think all of us here have balanced conversations.
Yeah, I don't.
I agree with that.
personally-
I agree with that.
Except Saad. Saad sometimes is delusional, but it is.
He's
no,
get there.
Yeah.
Saad is get
Let
there.
me be.
And
bro.
also for the Arsenal fans that said, and for the Arsenal fans that were grilling me on Hassam's stream because I was saying that Arteta should get sacked if we don't win the UCL or Prem, and obviously Ash was backing me, thankfully. But if we win,
Wait,
basically,
about what again? Remind me. What was the point?
when LB was saying if we win the Carabao Cup and FA Cup, is it a successful season and should Arteta keep his job? I said no.
Yeah, LB, bro. Again, it was so obvious. LB and Charlie were just trying to rage bait, bro.
No,
I
but they
didn't
don't
rage
but they
baiting on
believe
it.
that. No, because LB was saying
No,
that
I
on
don't
his
think they
channel.
believe that. I know LB for sure doesn't believe that. LB is just saying it to try and create conversation. Like that's what big up LB, but he does that. LB in a conversation between us, he was trying to argue why Rodrigo is better than Saka. When everything he was picking for why Rodrigo is better, Saka was actually factually better in those things. And literally you could see him smiling at the end and clearly looking like, yeah, I just wanted to get like a rage out of someone.
But do you
so
guys?
stupid
But do
for
you
him to
guys?
say,
But do
you
you
need to win the league, you need to win the
guys
league.
think?
Can I just read? Let me just read the super
The
chat.
super chat, yeah. Of course.
Big up to Netweed, even though he got cussed by Ash. To be honest,
Ash
I think Netweed, to be honest, Netweed just laughed it off. He didn't even take any notice of it. But big up to Netweed anyway. He says, "Sod, why should I like who gifts titles to Pep?" I don't think he gifted titles to Pep. To be honest, he's made mistakes.
Debatable.
He's made mistakes. He has shown his immaturity at times, Arteta, definitely in title races and made rookie mistakes, but he looks like he's on his way to win a title now, so we'll see.
And that's the thing, that tweet, even if you believe he gifted titles to Pep, let's go with that. Let's say he's the one who gifted them. And by the way, I wanted him out this summer, so I've criticized him. But that doesn't mean you criticize him every time, even when he's doing good things. Like right now, he's doing good things because we're top of the league, we're top of the Champions League, we're in the Carabao Cup final. We have done the correct thing in every tournament we've been at so far. So you can at least give him credit and say, hey, you know what? I've not been a big defender of him. He's been really bad. I wanted him out. I still want him out. However, he's changing my mind, or he could change my mind if he wins the league. But you refuse to give him any credit even when he's doing well, which makes no sense. That is an agenda. Okay, that's not the objective.
Let me just play devil's advocate because I've criticized Arteta a fair share of, in the last few years. You also need to understand that a lot of people see the improvement, see that what the board is trying to do. But if you put all of those belief and all of those money into someone that cannot get over the line for the last 6 years, they have nothing to go by. You know what I'm saying? Because people want something to hold on to. And because Arteta did not even go to a final since that FA Cup, people just don't believe in him anymore. And I understand that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if City, for example, chases us, a lot of people in the back of their head still think that if Arteta slips up, we can F up. And the only reason it could go bad from this point is not because of the players, it's because of Arteta. And people still have those thoughts in their mind. I'm not saying I have those thoughts.
But that's fine.
Because I can see that we have a lot of consistency this season. The only thing we're missing is in the offensive front at times. But there are a lot of people that are still skeptical because it's been 6 years, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, but wait. Here's the difference between what you're saying and what I'm saying. I agree with you. I think it's okay for someone to say, I still don't believe we're going to win it because I have doubts about this manager and about what he's done in the past. I think that's okay. I think it's okay for you to make a prediction saying, based on what I've seen in the last 3, 4, 5 years, I feel he might let us down again and he might bottle it again. That doesn't mean you don't praise him for what he's done so far. When he bottles it, you can then say, look, I called it. He bottled it. But it doesn't make sense for you to come today in January 17th and say, so far he hasn't done a great job. Because so far, 17th January, from the start of the season up until now, over the course of the whole season, he has done a fantastic job.
And thank you.
Now, will he continue doing a fantastic job? I think he will.
Yeah, but
you might say, no, that's fine.
A lot of people have different emotion when it comes to supporting their football club. While you think rationally like this, a lot of people can think way more emotionally than
you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
and trust me when I say
that's
this,
wrong, right?
When I watch Turkish football, there is no logic behind it. It's all passion. It's
Yeah,
all
I get that,
emotion.
I get
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
but
get
There's
that.
no logic behind
no,
it. And some people
but
just show their emotions differently than you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but T,
And
here's my
Wesley, sorry,
problem.
just
No,
one last thing,
hold
Souls,
on, hold
before you
on.
go. Just to
Yeah, go on,
Wallah, Souls, one last thing. Wes,
go
I'm
on.
not policing any fans on how to act. I'm just giving my opinion on what they do. That I'm never ever going to tell a fan, don't do this. Like T will say some things that I disagree with. Souls will say things I disagree with. We have a debate about it, and I'm giving my opinion. I would never ever tell a fan, how dare you act like that? I'm just giving my opinion on what I think.
Also, what I'm trying to say is
hold on,
they are also fans at the end of the day. You have your opinion.
Obviously, I've never.
We're all fans at the end of the day.
Let me land. My issue is this, yeah, and as the Arteta guy and all this, but people, and Stefan said it perfectly. People are failing to add context when they make opinions, and this is why I had a massive argument with LB, because LB, even though Ash is saying he's trolling, I'm telling you he isn't trolling. LB actually believes this shit, because he genuinely fails to understand that there is context behind what happens in football. He seems to think Arteta's been at the club for 5 years. He hasn't won anything in 5 years. Automatically means he needs to be sacked. This was the same argument I was having with you guys in the summer when you guys were calling for his head. And I was telling you guys, the 500 million he spent from when Emery left needed to be spent to take us from where we was an 8th place team or an 11th place team, as Saad says it, to being a title challenging team. Spending 500 million doesn't guarantee you to be a Premier League winning team. And if you don't win a Premier League title in 5 years, it doesn't make you a bad manager. And this is what I was trying to tell TK and Saad in the summer, that Arteta had to spend that money from where he was then to where he is now.
Yeah, of course, but I understand. Okay. But the thing is, it's not only that. We were also his training ground. We were the place that he improved as a manager. And a lot of people who wanted to win now did not want that. They said, go to a smaller club, earn some experience there, and then maybe come to Arsenal.
Okay, that's fair. But where I agree with you, TK, and this is what I was telling LB, the reason why I would want him to be sacked at the end of the season if he doesn't win a Premier League title, even if he wins FA Cup, League Cup, and finishes second, because to me, FA Cup, League Cup, and finishing second, to Ash's metrics, yes, it's a progression from last season. Because if we finish on more points, as we did last season, and we win 2 trophies, it's progression, but it's not enough progression. Because ultimately, Arsenal's goal this season is to win a Premier League title. If we don't win a Premier League title, we failed in our goal. We failed. I don't care if second and 2 trophies is good. It's good for every other club, but it's not good when you've been slowly progressing. Second. Now you have to progress to winning a title. And I'm telling you, if Arteta does not win this Premier League from where we are today, 6 points clear, 6 points clear at the top, yeah, from where we are today with the squad he has, he's got Eze and Odegaard in the 10. He's got Madueke and Saka on the right. He's got Martinelli and Odegaard, Martinelli and Trossard on the left. Gyökeres, Havertz, and Jesus up front. He's got 2 or 3 players in every attacking position. We've got one of the best mids in the world and one of the best defenses in the world. There is no excuse to why Arteta should not win us a title. It's that simple. And if we don't win a title,
I 100% agree.
And if we don't win a title from here, it's on the manager, and he needs to be sacked. Done.
I 100% agree with that.
And again, so T, I'll ask you this because you're also one of the people who've been super critical. And look, I said I wanted them out in the summer, but I just want to clarify: if we win the league,
but you guys were wrong.
No, one sec, Souls. One sec. No, wait. Yes, of course. If for me, I'll say this.
But the most important thing is, I am not wrong and strong. That's the difference. If I'm wrong and he wins me the league,
but here's the thing, T.
That's
why I'm saying this doesn't apply to you. It applies, and maybe, by the way, NetBeat, maybe this doesn't apply to you either. Maybe if we win the league this season, you're gonna come out and say, "Good job, Arteta, you've done a good job." Maybe that applies to you.
No.
But I'm talking about the fans. One sec, Souls. But I'm talking about the fans who are gonna come out and say, and I guarantee there's gonna be a lot of them. Well, it took him 6 years. It took him $1 billion. No, you said he's not going to win shit. You said we're not going to win shit with him. And now that he's won something, that means you were wrong. And the reason why I talk about the league honor as league honor statement as an example, because there's a video of league honor years ago saying that he doesn't expect us to challenge, and if we challenge for the league, that's good. And we challenged for the league in 22-23, and he was pissed off and said, no, it's failure because we bottled it. So you're a hypocrite then. Then you're a liar. Then don't say challenging for the league is a good thing.
Yeah, and Ash, and LB said to me on the stream, why would you not Arteta out in the summer? And I said to him, the reason why he was like, if you want Arteta out, if he doesn't win a league this season, why didn't you want him out in the summer? I said, the reason why is because in the summer I said, give him his attackers, Let him spend money on attack because we hadn't spent a lot in attack in the last 3, 4, 5 years. Could be Arteta's fault as well. So I get what TK is saying. Why did he go and spend the money on Havertz and whatever? But give him money to buy his strikers, his depth, and I believe he can win it. And if he does win it, I'll stand corrected. And if he doesn't win it, I'll say I was wrong.
Yeah, 100%. If he does win it, I will 100% say Souls was correct. And he got his players and he ended up winning it. We have to give him credit.
I've always maintained that as well.
But ultimately, and I respect
the appreciation video.
Yeah.
And by the way, I don't say stuff. I don't say stuff to be proven right, by the way. I want to be proven wrong.
Yeah, me neither.
I want you to be right, Souls, because I, at the end of the day, want to see number 14 at my club. That's what's most important to me.
There's no excuses now.
Yeah, people think we have, like, when we criticize Arteta, people think we have this hatred for him. Like, why will I hate him? What has he done to me? Like, if anything, he was our captain when we won the FA Cup. Our first trophy that we won in 9 years, he was a pivotal player in that midfield. And then he was our captain the year after when we won back-to-back. That's stupid. Okay, if you don't like... Again, if you... that's fine, but that doesn't mean you should not wish him to succeed with Arsenal. Because it's your club. Why would anyone wish a manager fails so that the club fails? Are you telling me there are actual fans out there who wish Arteta fails just so that they can be proven right? Which means the club also doesn't win. How does that make any sense?
I agree, and I respect the fact that you lot.
Then you're not a supporter of the club. You're just a freaking.
And I respect the fact that you lot would come out and say that if he does win a league, and I'll do the same thing if he doesn't, because I'll be wrong. And ultimately, I'll stand with my opinion. He needs to go if he doesn't win it, and I don't care if City sign Gay, if City sign Sami, if City sign bloody Messi. Ultimately, in the position we are as of 17th of January 2026, we're 6 points clear. We've got a game against Forest tomorrow, and City have got a tough away game.
And they play United away tomorrow. Yeah.
Ultimately, we're in the best position, and credit to Arteta for getting to this position. But if we bottle it in the second half of the season, it will be absolute meltdown in that fan base. Genuinely meltdown, because if we lose another title to Man City after Liverpool did it last year, and this is our year to do it, and we fucking bottle it, there's no excuses. I don't care if Arteta win the League Cup and FA Cup, but you guys, and not you guys, I'm not you three, but I mean. Other fans that were saying, what about League Cup? Why can't he win the small trophies? The small trophies can lead him to the big trophies. Bro,
I've never once agreed with that. That's
not every trophy is the same quality, bro. I don't know, but I'm sorry. I don't know who it was. I think it was Sami. I remember Sami. I don't know if Tio or Saad said this. I'm not gonna
Sami, it was Sami. I remember Sami.
I remember Sami and maybe Saad, I think, agreed with him. He was saying Arteta should be winning these smaller trophies, and we'd give him more time if he won these smaller trophies. For me, Arteta winning a League Cup Arteta winning a League Cup or a Carabao Cup.
That's not the right mentality, though. We should win them, but not for him to stay, but to give these players the taste of winning so they know how it is and create consistency in it. Because these smaller trophies can be a gateway to win the bigger trophies in a way that they give you the taste of winning. But
there's no evidence of that. We said there's no evidence of that.
No, I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying.
You know what Pep said. He won the League Cup at the beginning in his first few years. You know what I'm saying? For a reason, he wanted to give those players the taste of winning.
I know, but we have done that, and it didn't work for us, right? We won the FA Cup in 2014 and 2015 and 2017, and we challenged.
That team is different.
We changed it.
Saka did not even play in that 11, bro.
Guys, you didn't hear. Guys, you're not here listening to what I'm saying. We won the FA Cup in 2014 and we challenged for the league up until January and we fell off. Then we won the FA Cup in 2015 and challenged for the league and then fell off later. And then we challenged for the league in 2016 and lost it. We won the FA Cup in 2017 and we finished 4th or 5th.
I'm going to be completely honest. I did not believe in those teams as I do in this current team, because those teams were not as watertight and as solid as what we have right now. Yes,
but they were still challenging for the league.
Okay, it was, but yes, maybe those teams had
winning
better
didn't
attacks.
winning.
Okay, listen. Yes, maybe those teams had better attacks in some ways. Some people can say that, but for me, if you have a solid defense and a core and a spine, then you give me trust as a fan. You know what I'm saying? And I have that trust in this team more than I had against that 2014 in that 2014 team.
T,
not
the
better
first
team.
trophy Klopp won with Liverpool was a Champions League. He bottled the it's not bottle, but he lost the Europa League final to Sevilla. He lost the Carabao Cup final to Man City. The first trophy he won with them after 4 years was a Champions League, and that's the season they won with 97.
Yeah, but
Finished second with
for
97
me
points.
personally, even if it's
This
1%,
clear-
even if it's
Yeah.
1%, 2% less nervous, I'll take that any day of the week. You know what I'm saying?
Fair,
That's
fair,
what I'm
fair,
saying.
I get
but-
you,
and
but
also,
okay,
and
you
also,
know.
can you do?
let's-
No, it's a good
Wallah,
discussion.
wallah,
Shut up.
but
That means by your logic, T, if we lose the Carabao Cup final to City, you think City are winning the league then?
No, because they have Pep Guardiola. They have a lot of players in that team still that already won the league. You know what I'm saying? Our players, you cannot point one player that, okay, maybe Jesus, but outside of Jesus, you cannot point any player that won the Premier League. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. I just want them to have the taste of winning, have motivation, the less nervousness when they go to another final. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
see
that's
that
why
as
I
a
said
positive overall. You know what I'm saying?
no, T. That's why my question was: if City beat, let's say we make it to the Carabao Cup final, which we should. I think we all agree that we should. If City beat us in that final, so City win, does that mean City is gonna go win the league then?
No.
Okay, so there you go.
No,
they won.
Like I said,
and they still... Okay.
Because City already have a lot of players in that team, key players like Haaland, like Foden, still that already know the taste of winning this Premier League.
And all,
Diaz, exactly. Donnarumma even won a treble recently at PSG. Even though it was PSG, he won a treble. Our players are not those type of players at this moment in time. And even if you won the smaller cups, it can give you the taste of winning, give you more motivation for the next one, and less nervousness for the next one. You know what I'm saying? It can help in any way. That's how I see it. You know?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, hopefully, I think
correct. And what I said on the stream, on Hassam's stream, actually fits what T said. I said very simply. I said. Wait. Ash, I want to say one thing, and I want to know.
Go ahead. So I'm listening.
Hold on. I said, and I agree with TK. These trophies do not override or keep Arteta in his job or fire him, but they can supplement a very good season with a league or Champions League. If we end up winning the league, I'd love to have an FA Cup with it. If we end up winning the Champions League, I'd love to have a Carabao Cup with it. It makes a massive difference if you win the main trophies. If you win the main trophies, winning an FA Cup with it makes your dominance way bigger. If we win only a league or a league and FA Cup, a league and FA Cup sounds way better. A domestic double is way better than just a league. And also, Ash, I want to ask you one last question before we get into predictions. Sorry. Ash, against Liverpool, we drew 0-0, and we had a discussion on stream about whether it's a tactical thing that we sat back. Can you actually admit now, after we looked at all the data, can you admit, and Oxenbala, I'm not trolling you, but can you admit now that it, and on the group chat, a lot of people argued with you about it, but can you admit that it was not a tactical thing for us to sit back like that, and the players were actually tired from their game, because every other team also were very tired during their games?
Why would I admit that? What's the evidence?
Because on the chat, on the group chat, all the other fans were saying it, bro. They were saying, bro, our team looked tired.
It doesn't mean they're right. Thing. There's no evidence to that though, because we've
so if we were tired against them,
but I'll tell you what my evidence is. It is Arteta. If the argument is, they were tired against Liverpool, why did we also do that against City and against Liverpool in the first game and against United in the first game? Like in all the big six games minus Spurs, we have played conservative.
You have one thing to say to dunk on him.
What?
It came out the horse's mouth. Arteta in his press conference after the game said, "If you're not going to win that game, you don't lose that game."
Yeah, but don't mislead
that automatically trumps anything you just said, because
don't be a fraud. Don't be a fraud. Listen.
I forgot about that, by the way.
When he said that, I was like, "Oh, you know what?"
Read the entire quote. He said, "We wanted to win the game. We were pushed back," and what he meant by that was that because even though our team was tired and couldn't press and couldn't attack, at least we didn't lose the flipping game. That doesn't
No,
mean
no. Don't say things he didn't say. He didn't say tired.
No,
he didn't use that word at all.
Ashraf, what he's saying is when we couldn't do our job and we couldn't play how we wanted to play, at least we didn't lose the game, which on another day we could have done. He was praising our defense, saying we defended well to not lose it. That's not
like it's rocket science. No, Souls, please, let's stop. 1 second. We're playing against a team that has no Ekitike, no Isak, and no Salah. There is no reason for us to be afraid of pressing. The 2-3 times we pressed were Odegaard-led presses, where he charged, he looked back at his team, and he said, come with me, and they started sprinting. You cannot tell me, you cannot convince me. First half, I won't blame him, because Arteta sets up the team. He said, here's the plan, here's the tactics, go ahead. Even if that didn't happen in the first half, you have the opportunity to change it in the second half. Because now in the second half, I'm expecting you to talk to the players and say, hey, that was a shitty first half. This second half, these guys have bumps up top as strikers. We're going to press the living hell out of them. We're going to get control of the ball. Every time we don't have the ball, we're going to choke them and get the ball back in a few seconds. It doesn't matter. Let them play long. Let them play to Frimpong. It's fine. Yes, we'll deal with it. We have our defenders back. However, second half, we had barely any attempts. That is a managerial issue. When you play the second half with like some 20-30% possession at the Emirates against a team that's been garbage and drew 5 of their last 11 games, that is on the manager. That is a tactic.
One second. Guys, this is going to be a Bollywood movie if we don't do the predictions right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but can we do? But Saad, why are you not doing Netweed super chat? But Saad, why are you not doing?
I was trying to do the super chat. والله ابن انت تتكلم على الفاكين تيتا and this and that.
We're having good discussions. Fuck
this shit, bro.
It was a good discussion, guys. It was a good
fucking discussion that we've had, I've had this.
Yeah, it's always good to dunk on Ashraf.
So many times, bro. Wallahi.
No, but nobody managed to do it.
Ashraf's getting pressed today. Ashraf's getting pressed. He's getting pressed.
And evading the press like I'm freaking prime Thomas Partey.
Yeah. Anyway,
you know why I like.
I don't know why I didn't pick any other player. Like even though Thomas Partey is good at beating the press, I should have picked some other player to be honest.
No. But you didn't pick the player, bro. But you only because Ashraf, I actually understand a lot of your points, and I agree with some of the stuff you're saying. It's not all the players, but what I'm saying is,
you debate them anyway.
No, it's not all them anyway. But I just think that some of it, it's not that. But TK, some of it has to be the fact that if Arteta played like that intentionally, why did he come out after the game and say we didn't play how we wanted to? He said that.
You know what my answer that is, Souls?
What?
Okay.
My answer is if we don't go to predictions right now, Saad is gonna lose his hair that he has on his head.
Wallahi last point, then I'm not gonna respond again. Last point, and after that, whatever he says, I'm not gonna respond. I swear. Whatever he says.
Okay, go on.
If that is true, and Arteta is like, we tried to play somewhere and we couldn't do it, that means you still failed at your job. Because that means you couldn't get the team to play the way you wanted them to play. That's still failure on you as a manager.
Wait.
If I as a manager, I had a plan. One second. Let me land because I said I'm not going to respond again. If as a manager, I set up a certain plan to play a certain way, and the whole team doesn't do it, that means as a manager, I failed that game, and I didn't manage to get my team to execute my plan. Right, which is by the way, which I think is BS because we've seen it in the past.
So Ashraf, can I just make? Ashraf, I'm not gonna debate you. I'm gonna ask you a question and just answer yes or no. So you're saying
I can because I promised.
Okay, hold on. If a team, hold on. No, Sad, hold on, please. If a team sets up a team to play a certain way, if a manager sets up a team to play a certain way, and they don't execute on the manager's plan, you're saying that's also down on the manager that the players couldn't execute his plan.
If the whole team, if 2 or 3 players, I'll say it's on the players.
Yes. You say yes.
If the whole team, then yes, it's the manager. Especially when it's happened in 5.
Because praise him for what? Did we replace Wenger to come second? Yes or no, Ash? Needing to get a first place is not an opinion. It is a professional club's job.
Netweed's right there. Netweed's right there.
Sad. I'm just going to tell you something real quick. Wallahi, before I answer Netweed, you understand if there's a very good debate and conversation going, it's actually good. It leads to
Yeah, but
traction.
wallahi,
People
I
are
did-
more interested
Bro,
in that.
And
When we come
LFC
to
Aaron
predictions,
said, "I love
we're
this
gonna do
podcast."
predictions. When we
Bro.
come to predictions, we're gonna do predictions, and these guys it's gonna be putting
Ash,
their prediction
I
for the
haven't
score
eaten
line.
all day, bro.
Yeah,
I
you
need
need
To
to.
not
I
eat,
mean,
bro.
bro,
Bro, that's a good thing for you. It's a good thing.
Fucking hell, bro.
Dickhead, bro.
Anyway, big up LFC Aaron said I love this podcast. But anyway, Ash, please, Oxen Bilal.
Big up,
Sal,
Aaron.
Oxen
Yes,
Bilal,
tell
just
me.
one more minute,
What's
just one more minute, Ash,
praise him
Ash,
for
can you-
what? Did we replace Wenger? No, khalas, Souls, please. Let's just answer his comment. Did we replace Wenger to come second or yes? Needed to get first place is not an opinion, it's a professional club's job. Again, by the way, that doesn't apply to every club. Are you saying Brighton has to finish first? It's not a professional club's job to finish first. It depends on what their resources are and their starting point and all that kind of stuff. Again, that's what I'm saying. It seems like you're saying league gunner points because that's a league gunner argument. Every team that didn't win the league should all get fired and managers. The other thing is, I agree. I want us to get Arteta. I want Arteta to win the league. I think that should be the standard that we're living to, which is why I wanted him out this summer, because I didn't believe he was going to do it, because we've been progressing. And in my opinion, last season, we regressed. So for me, I wanted him out that summer. But if he wins the league this season, you have to come out at the end of the season and say, fair enough, Arteta, good job. I was wrong. You actually managed to do something I didn't think you'd do, which is win the league. That's what I'm saying, that tweet. That's what I'll be doing. Hopefully, you'll be doing the same thing.
Anyway, listen, guys, we're gonna get to the predictions.
Yeah, get to the prediction, because I was going to read out Arteta's quotes after the game to prove Ash a point, but we're not able to on this podcast now because Sad wants.
It's all right. No. We're gonna have that conversation another time. Next episode. I promise we'll have it next episode. I promise. I'm gonna write it down in my notes. I actually will. Wallah, I'm gonna write it down in my notes, and we'll have this conversation.
My notes is crazy, bro. I love that.
Bro, I've got notes.
Damn,
just in case if we ever don't finish something and you like want to talk about it, I'll write it there and then we'll come back and talk about it in the next episode. But anyway, since Ash said to me he had it up, by the way, he said to me he had this up, but all of a sudden now he said
he had it ready. He said he had it ready.
When I said I have it ready, exactly. Listen, improve your list. Is the hair covering your ears as well? Is that hair growing from your ears?
Ash, where's the rankings? Where's the rankings?
Yeah, show the rankings first.
Yeah, where are we all at the moment? Because Ash didn't do the latest rankings.
So, guys, I was going through some interesting things because I wanted to see, you know.
No, hold on.
I wanted to see, like, oh yeah. By the way, so just quickly on the predictions.
Ash,
created a gap.
Let
me present. Schools, let me present the data first.
Are these updated with the last game week? They're not.
Yes, it is.
It is.
So now please stop. So for starters, I've created a separation from Souls. Now it's 6 points clear. I extended my lead to the correct scores. Sad actually did really well, by the way. He's been getting a lot of correct scores over the last 2-3 weeks, which is crazy.
No, he's a fraud.
And yeah, look, it's getting tighter. TK is actually getting close to Souls now. He's only 4 points behind because TK last 2 weeks, let me say, has had some solid, like he's had 3 correct score predictions. Last week only Sad had 1 correct score prediction.
Can I say one thing? I think TK should thank me because I brought out the best in him.
Thank you, Netweed. I do know what first place looks like.
Because my competition behind him ignited something that he didn't even know he had in himself.
Listen. I only have one answer. I only have one answer for that. Yeah, and that's don't go anywhere. I'm on your neck, bro. 4 points. It was 10 points.
No, but listen, guys. Honestly, last week, outside Saad's 1 3-point thing, which he did well, to be honest, for the week, we had a horrendous week, guys. Like literally, we had a horrendous week. Like we didn't call any
because the scores were weird.
Bro.
Yeah, they were draws and shit.
Like West Ham now just relegated.
Look at how many I could have gotten right. Look at the Brentford Sunderland one. Look at the Brentford Sunderland one, yeah? Bro.
I know even that. West Ham relegated themselves last week, right? Basically. Obviously I obviously Ash. I was
Yeah,
close
to
as
lose
well.
at home to Forest, I'm sorry, that's an embarrassment.
Yeah, and we were, and I'll be honest with you, what was you guys thinking? Genuinely, what was Sad and Ash thinking going 3-0 and 4-1 against Liverpool? Was you was you guys that confident, bro? That you
Yes.
guys thought we'd slap
Yes,
the
we
league
were.
champions? You thought we'd slap the current Premier League champions? with the
Yeah,
quality
because
they have?
honestly, bro, I'll tell you why. There was
And we
for
lost
me,
to them, and we lost to them
and by
earlier.
the way, I
Against
changed my
or-
opinion. I changed my opinion in the morning. If you guys remember the group chat, I said actually I'm starting to get nervous about this game. But when I made this prediction, which is the day before when we all sent a prediction on WhatsApp, I just thought that okay, you know what? This season at home against Bayern, we slapped them. At home against Spurs, we slapped them. At home against Villa, we slapped them. And they're missing a bunch of attackers. I think if we just score the first goal, the whole game will change. This is why
Oh,
I'm pissed off.
They were missing.
I'm pissed off because Arteta went against what I thought should have been a comfortable victory.
They were missing. They were
anyways, yeah,
missing
go on.
Ekitike. They were missing key players like Salah. They were missing this guy, that guy. Bro, these men had to just throw players onto the board and just say, let's just go out with that. Do you know what I mean? Let's just go out with a prey thing. So
It's
when
not-
we
I
put
shut
out,
up, I
we
shut up,
put
it's not
out-
updated,
we
innit?
put
I knew
out-
it. I told you. It's not. Sad, shut up. I told you it's not updated with this last game week scores, isn't it?
What? Shut up! It is updated. Guys, Dembele just scored a mental goal, bro.
You're
He
such an
dropped
idiot.
two.
Why would you think he's doing that because of the thing, bro? Do you realize anytime a score comes on, it updates, bro? If he puts the
Wait,
scores
Yeah.
in
By the way, I update the scores
Yeah.
as they happen. I swear to God.
Let me see
I literally
Dembele's goal.
while I'm out, I updated on the phone. By the way, bruh, this guy faked
Bro,
2-3
mute
players
it, bro.
twice, and then he tipped the keeper.
trying to kill us.
Oh my God, bro! He scored 2 goals, by the way, and both goals were bangers against Lille, not against a shit team. They're 4th in Liga.
Where's the second goal,
Oh
bro? Where is
my
it?
God, bro!
Where's the second goal? I can't find it, bro.
Yalla,
This
predictions,
guy
guys.
is
Yalla.
so good.
What are you
Okay.
looking at on Twitter?
No, I'm watching the match. What do you mean?
No, I'm saying, is he trying to look at it on Twitter? I listen.
Yeah, it's not going to show up on Twitter right now.
Before we get to the predictions quickly, bro,
Mm.
Dembele rejecting a massive contract from PSG, bro. It's moving mad.
Yeah, maybe because
Actually,
Enrique is leaving. He's like, I want to leave as well, bro.
Anybody, if anybody's anybody, they should be throwing their hat into the ring and saying, you know what? Come.
And Oxen Billah, I can't say to the chat where and how, but the Assad and Ash and T knows it. I actually met Dembele recently. Literally met him in person.
Yeah, you told me.
I can't even yeah.
He can't disclose that information.
Yeah, I got disclose all that. But big up them.
Guys, I wanted
Listen,
I wanted to
wanna
show
say-
something interesting as well. Sorry,
go on.
1 second, Sol. Just presenting the
Go on,
data.
go on.
So I wanted to see, like, with Arsenal specifically, who's been more on the money, you know, who's been making more sensible predictions about their own club, right? Because again, this is what 90% of our debates on this show have been about Arsenal. So I went and checked. So for example, if we look at Arsenal playing at home, right? If we look at Arsenal playing at home, I've got, like, I would say quite a few predictions. In fact, the only ones I got wrong of Arsenal are 1, 2, 3. I got 3 outcomes wrong for Arsenal at home. Everything else was spot on, meaning like either outcome or 1 score prediction correct. Obviously, Sad the fraud always predicts Arsenal to win. Doesn't matter what happens, right? I think Souls was similar. Actually, no. All of you guys. Every single one of them predicted a perfect record so far for Arsenal at the Emirates. And then, when we look away from home, this was funny as well, by the way. I'm not going to lie, guys. Look at this. This is how you know who's more realistic about their club, right?
Basically, he's
hell's
gonna slander
going
me
on?
now.
So-
I know what's coming. By the way, I know what's coming. He's gonna get.
No,
on to me.
not slandering you. I'm slandering all of you. I predicted that we would. I predicted we'd get 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Wait. Where's Ash? Yeah, I predicted we'd get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I predicted we'd get 6 wins out of how many games? 10 games so far.
But
And we ended up
Souls, that's
getting
more correct than you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
But
Does
Souls is more correct about Arsenal than you, Ashraf. He has 3 correct
he?
away scores, and you 2.
No, but what about the out? Yeah, but the problem is Souls only predicts Arsenal wins -1 game. Here, look, 1 draw. And the reason he's ahead of me is because he got correct scores, but not the outcomes though. Outcomes I've got more correct. UT also, just like Souls, have predicted 1 draw and everything else win. Sad and Sami, obviously shameless, predicted we'll win every away game. Doesn't matter who we're playing.
Yeah, because they're idiots. That's why they don't watch.
Yalla, predictions, yalla.
Are you skunked out your damn mind, you idiot? The only win you didn't give to fucking Arsenal was when you get peer pressured. When you got peer pressured to put 2-2.
Yeah.
Are you? Wait. Is this guy? Wait. I'm gonna embarrass
Not
him.
you,
Now.
not you, Ashraf. You idiot. I'm talking Souls.
Okay.
Relax, brother.
Yeah,
put the
fair.
gun away.
Fair.
Brother.
Yeah,
Wait, was he
exactly.
pressured?
So Ash, no.
Was he
So Ash-
pressured for this?
No. So Ash patterned you, and you got scared, Sad. To
I don't
shut
think he
up,
was
see?
pressured for the Liverpool Arsenal, bro.
No,
I think
wasn't.
he made
Bro,
that
listen,
prediction without-
can I say one
Which
thing?
Which one? Oh, okay. So I got
No,
that wrong.
sorry, Ash. I want to say one thing. Can you talk about Sad? Ash, can
Man
you talk about Sad's recent points that he's got? Can you please expose him for the fraud that he is for the lucky results that he's been getting?
No, bro. No. Guys.
No, he
Over the
predicted.
last few weeks,
he
Sad has been
predicted.
killing it, guys.
How? Show me how. Show me
Sad
the
has been
results.
killing it.
Show me the results. Show me the results. Where?
What do you mean? Look at this. Look at
I
this
checked
game
it.
week here.
I checked it.
He had 11 points in game week 18, and then the week after was bad for everyone, but he had 7 points. The week after he had 6. That's not great.
Bro,
and then last week he had the highest.
Bro,
he had 6.
Bro, he predicted Leeds and United 1-1 he predicted Leeds United 1-1, and you're telling me that's a logical prediction?
Yes,
because Leeds were doing well. Leeds were doing really well at the time.
Bro,
They narrowly lost to City 3-2. They narrowly lost to City 3-2. They beat Chelsea 3-1. They drew to Liverpool home and away. Actually, that's a spot-on prediction. That makes sense.
This guy's thinking.
I predicted Leeds to beat United, by the way. I predicted the 2-1 Leeds won.
But Ash, this is the classic someone who doesn't watch Leeds games or doesn't watch the Premier League that thinks
that sounds like it's all.
Leeds have just come into the Premier League, so they must be bad. Bro, that's
exactly. And to be fair, Souls, unless the Big Six play against each other, you always predict the Big Six to win. Now, I know you might say, oh, but that's helped me, but it's not really because you're second now. You probably could have been first if you predicted some Big Six upsets.
Anyway, let's get into the predictions.
Let's go.
Okay, do we leave Man United, Man City last, or do we just start with it?
Yeah, let's leave that last. Actually, no, fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it first.
Okay, I'll start with Spurs, West Ham.
Okay, let's
do it. Okay, I'll start with Man United, Man City. I think United will win this 2-1.
Bro. Wallahi, this Ash guy's delay, bro. Like, what's up with your delay, bro?
Guys, T and Souls, am I delayed or is it sad?
Yeah,
no, you're not delayed. You're not delayed.
Okay.
Ash, answer this now.
Oh no, you are.
You're such an idiot. Why do you answer so quickly? Acting like I'm lying.
2 seconds after.
Why you acting like I'm lying?
He's delayed.
I didn't say you're lying. I can hear you though. Fine.
Not you.
But you're answering, bro. You're answering.
Okay, see, there you go. You just heard me immediately now. Sad. So I'm not lagging anymore.
Go on. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, now it's better. Now it's better. You were delayed before.
And this is the guy that said he's got fast internet, by the way.
Yeah. So Man United versus.
I mean, I can prove it right now.
Man United win.
I'm going for a Man United win. Yeah.
He's a fraud. And guys, you know what?
Bro,
I'm gonna say it right now.
Why you guys think I'm a month ago I said they play Sunderland away, Forest away, United away, Spurs away, and Liverpool away in their away games. And I said they'll only win 1 or 2 max of those games. They beat Forest, they drew to Sunderland, and I guarantee they don't win tomorrow's game either.
And I'm gonna say one thing, guys.
I think they beat Spurs and they probably lose to Liverpool.
Before the prediction, I'm gonna say one thing. I will finish above Ashraf and finish first in this prediction by the end of the season. T will finish third, confirmed, and Saad will finish fourth, confirmed, and Sami will finish last. But I'm telling you, I will beat Ash to the title. Just wait and see.
This is exactly how he said. I'm not gonna answer.
No. See why? See Ashraf, why are you going personal? Why are you going back to private stuff? He's gonna bring up FIFA. He's gonna bring up bullshit. I know where you're going. Yeah.
Let Souls go. Let Souls go because I want to.
No, I'm not going.
No. Sad. I'm gonna keep it fair. No, I'm gonna keep it fair, Sad. I'm gonna keep it fair. What we're gonna do is,
I need to see
we're gonna
down, bro.
No. We're gonna do the snake formation. We're gonna keep like rotating so that everyone gets a chance to start.
Look at me, bro.
Sad.
What are you putting down, man?
Sad.
Big up Hannah
Guys,
Hendricks.
don't help him.
What are you
Guys,
putting
don't
down
help
for this game, brother?
T, don't answer him. T, don't answer
I
him.
need to
Don't
know,
help him.
bro.
Don't help him.
We need to play fair.
I'm gonna go 1-1 in the game. Oh my god! Actually, no, 2-2.
He's allowed to change it. If you can
Yeah,
change
it's fine,
it
it's
before. No. But the rule is you can change it before the next person gives their prediction.
Yes, I was gonna say that. Thank you,
Yes,
guys.
yes.
We have a new rule moving forward. You can change it before the next person speaks. The moment the next person speaks, it's over.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And what if it's on the chat, Ash? What if it's on the WhatsApp chat?
Then there's nothing we can do. Khalas. I'm not going. We cannot micromanage everything.
Okay, I'm going 1-1.
T.
No. See, Ash, you said I don't predict Big Six to lose or to drop points. There you go.
Bro, you've done that to make it win.
Are you stupid? Wait. I'll repeat. Unless this Big Six play against each other, you don't predict one of them to lose. Does that make sense now?
Fair.
You bum.
I want to say 2-2, but this Dusty South went with it, so I'll go with a 2-1 United.
No. But T,
to be honest, Saad has been on a roll. T, he might be correct. Huh?
No, but
I know.
I know. But T, you're competing with the people above you that like me and Ash. So if his prediction's good and it's going to get you 3 points, it's going to get you closer to me. So why not go for it? Don't change your prediction because of Saad.
I know, but he's just.
It's fine if that's his prediction. That's his prediction. It's fine. It's just fine.
You know what? Do 2-2.
Exactly. See,
I'll go with my gut. My
and
first,
T, I'm helping you
exactly.
because trust me, and T, I'm helping you because Man United are not going to win. And Ash is saying exactly because Ash wants to be the only one to predict 2-1, so we can get 3 points.
No, I'm actually saying it because first of all, if it's his gut feeling, he should go with that anyways. If he's using Saad as a reference of Saad sucks, so I don't want to go with his prediction.
Yeah,
well, Saad recently hasn't been sucking. Saad recently has been amazing. And thirdly,
sucking.
Why for that?
And thirdly, worst case scenario, if it's a draw, both of you get 1 point. Let's say if it's 1-1 or 2-2, at least he's close to you. Anyways, go ahead.
That's so hungry.
Bro, I listen. I'm gonna pause
Bro,
it right now.
Sad is seeing us as food right now. He's seeing chicken, pizza,
I'm gonna pause it.
burger.
I'm gonna pause it right now, bro. I could eat a horse, bro. Do you know what I mean? But
Why for that? Why for that, bro?
Madness. I am madness.
What is wrong with you people, bro?
Let me up,
Guys,
man.
did you see Wolfie on the 12th man stream? The Dan Potts asked Wolfie because we're playing Forest obviously this week, and Wolfie's a Forest fan. This is for Souls. I know T and Saad know this. And he asked Wolfie, "Hey, what are you feeling about this weekend? You know, do you think you're gonna do something against Arsenal?" He's like, "Hey, man, I went to Tesco and I already bought a bunch of Vaseline, so I'm ready." Yes, like, yeah.
Guys, giving up.
That's genius. That's genius, bro. Big up Wolfie, bro.
Nah, Wolfie's a
Big up
scumbag.
Wolfie, that was hilarious. He's like, I bought a bunch of Vaseline, so I'm ready for Saturday. Damn.
Yeah. So what's Sami's prediction?
No, we leave Sami till the end. The poor
No,
guy is-
Oh my god! I've just seen that Dembele goal.
Wait, but
You
guys,
saw that,
guys.
bro. That was
No,
mental,
but
bro.
guys,
That was mental.
guys, Oxenbala, I'm not trolling Ash here, but I saw the goal. Why is it only me that it doesn't look that hard to do? What did he do?
Are you out of your damn mind?
He tipped the keeper while the keeper is there, while dancing around 3 defenders.
Bro,
Are
he
you
didn't
serious?
dance. He got past the
Against
ball.
one of the best teams in the league.
Guys. He got the ball. He rolled it back.
That's a
saw the
nasty
keeper
goal.
off
To
his
be
line
fair.
and
That's a
chipped
nasty
it.
goal.
That's it.
I just seen it.
Exactly.
It's a
Thank you,
nasty goal.
T. It is a nasty goal, bro. They kept moving left and right, and then he chips the keeper. Are you serious? That's even better than his first goal.
Honestly-
His first goal, by the way, guys, was the shot from outside the box. Exactly like the one he scored against Arsenal in the
With
Champions
his
League
weak
last
foot.
season.
With his weak
With his,
foot.
there's no weak
What
foot.
are we
He
in the
doesn't have a
Champions
weak
League?
foot. He finished it from outside the box with a low curler. Low curler from outside the box. Anyways, go ahead, Saad.
Anyway,
Spurs West
yeah,
Ham.
let me,
Oh, Spurs West
bro,
Ham.
it's I can't lie, it's a relegation battle, bro. So this is madness, bro. It's every.
You
man
know what I
for himself.
realized? I always flop when I don't think about my prediction. When I do it on WhatsApp, I send it so quickly, I don't even think about it.
Don't even use that excuse, you bum.
Yeah,
Anyway,
exactly.
bro, I know exactly what he's trying to do there. He's trying to use that. That's why Ash is now ahead of me,
Bro, when he closed the gap to 2 points, he was not showing up for 6 weeks in the show. He was only giving us predictions on WhatsApp. So he's lying. He's clearly contradicting himself.
Yeah.
That's true.
Anyway,
And Ash
game-
wasn't giving me any credit when I was top. He wasn't even acknowledging. He's like, oh yeah, Souls is still first, and then
Why for
moving
that?
on. Yeah, but now when he's top, he wants acknowledgement.
I'm gonna go 2-1 West Ham.
I didn't ask for any. 2-1.
That's
West,
a
bro,
horrible prediction.
bro, that's
no, he can't
horrendous,
change it.
dude.
Quickly. Okay, I'm going quick. So he can't change it. I'm going quick. Spurs West Ham.
Fast.
Why are you
No,
coming fast?
He won't. He's gonna.
I said I'm going fast, and he's sitting there like laughing, bro.
Why for that? Hold on. Honestly, Spurs West Ham. I'm gonna go 2-1 Spurs. Actually,
Go ahead, T.
2-0 Spurs. 2-0 Spurs.
2-1 Spurs.
Wait, so can I change it or not?
I'm happy you changed it, you fraud. I want to go 2-1.
Yeah, no, but why are you talking fast? I was changing it. I wouldn't have been
I'll
able to
say
change it.
3-0.
You cannot change it now. You cannot change it now. You know what I'm saying?
No, he did say 2-0 before you said 2-1, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I know, but now he cannot change the 2-0. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he
Okay.
cannot, yeah.
Let's see. What
Chelsea,
he does.
Brentford. Souls, you have to start here. Chelsea, Brentford.
Oh, Chelsea Brentford's tough game, man.
Chelsea.
Chelsea. Apparently they're gonna have a protest outside the stadium.
Yeah.
Let's see if the aging men are aging in this game.
Okay, Ash. Ash. Put down for me. Genuinely, it's because Brentford have been amazing, man. Recently, Amazing form.
Igor Jesus is a baller.
and Thiago, bro.
Igor
and,
Thiago,
and
Thiago, not
Igor Thiago.
Igor
My bad.
Thiago.
Igor
Thiago.
Jesus is
Yeah.
Forest.
Igor
Yeah,
Thiago
Forest,
scored like 5 goals in a week, bro. He scored double Gyökeres's talent.
No,
in, like,
he is
7
the
days.
I think
Don't
he
start that now,
passed.
Souls. Halas.
I think he scored the most goals as a Brazilian in the Premier
Oh
League.
yeah,
He
sorry.
passed,
Wait,
Really?
sorry, Ash.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry, Ash. Why didn't you praise Gyökeres for his goal and assist against Chelsea?
Wait. I want to check. Is that true? Sheesh, that's
Yeah.
actually amazing. Yeah, it is true. Crap.
No,
He
Ashraf.
is the
16
most
goals.
goal scoring. The highest goal scoring Brazilian in the Premier League history.
Brazil in one season.
Wait,
One season,
sorry,
one season,
Ashraf.
But
why did
you know
not
how
praise-
I know it's true? I didn't even check the history or anything. Martinelli had the record for 15 goals before
Yeah.
in the 22-23 season, and
No,
now this guy's on 16.
I think Martinelli tied it, and then this guy
Tied Firmino. Yeah, he tied Firmino. Yeah,
Wait.
correct.
So Ashraf, why didn't you
Yeah.
answer on a quick answer, Ash? Why did you not praise Gyökeres for his goal and assist against Chelsea?
Because we didn't talk about it. We moved past it really quick.
Oh,
I didn't even get to praise Zubimendi enough. I didn't even get to praise
Ashraf,
Saliba and Gabriel
Ashraf,
enough.
Ju-
We
Ashraf,
moved past it really
just
quick.
do
Otherwise,
this.
I would have 100%.
Just
no,
do
no,
this.
but that's
Let's go.
shameless. No, that's
Ashraf,
shameless.
just
Why
do
would you
this.
that?
Just
Why
do
would
this.
you do that? Ashraf would never
Ashraf,
do
just
that.
do this.
Ashraf, why are you
Yeah,
doing
it was an
that?
amazing performance. 100%. I'll give him. Actually,
Let's go.
it wasn't an amazing
wasn't
performance, but it was a good
It
enough
wasn't amazing,
performance.
yeah.
And
It was-
yeah, and
it
I'll
was
give him
decent.
credit for that. As long as he has more games like that, I'll happily praise him.
Hey, goal and an assist, bro.
Go
You
ahead.
know what I'm saying? We'll take those.
Okay,
any day,
okay.
dude.
I'm gonna go Ash, Chelsea, Brentford.
Seen out of the fucking thing and tell us what was Chelsea versus Bournemouth.
That's hungry. Ashraf, I'm gonna go.
Go ahead, T.
No, wait, what are you doing? I didn't say nothing.
Wait, did you say 3-2?
No, I don't know where you got that
Yalla,
from.
hurry
It's
up,
decent
bro.
prediction, to be honest. Okay. You know what? Hey, Ash. If I pick a prediction now and it ends up being 3-2, I'm gonna regret not allowing you to use that. But anyway, Anyway, I'm gonna go.
Mind games. That's how you get into their minds.
This is a mind game. Okay, you know what? He's actually got it in my head now. I was gonna go a draw, but now I'm gonna go Chelsea 2-1.
You know,
Oh, sorry.
I'm going bold on this one. I'm going to say 2-1 Brentford, bro.
Could be. Brentford are in good form.
I'm just gonna go for it. Fuck it. Why not?
The thing is, all these players are back, right? Like Palmer and all these guys, right? So,
but who cares? Palmer is ass. He's been ass, bro.
you know what? What am I losing? Should I say 3-2? Actually,
3-2 what?
I'll say
Chelsea?
I'll say 2-3. Yeah.
No, you
Brentford.
said 2-32. You cannot change that.
I'm gonna say 1-3.
First of all, I can't change it before Saad, and I meant 3-2 Brentford. Wallah. Sorry, Saad, what's yours?
I'm gonna say 3-1 Brentford.
Way. Two
Wow.
goal difference at the bridge, huh?
I think it's gonna
Okay,
be
so
embarrassing.
Souls has an opportunity to catch up then if this it doesn't happen. Sunderland Palace. TK, you have to start.
I'll go.
Wallahi, this might be the easiest prediction we can do.
Yeah, I think this will be 2-0 Sunderland.
They got
Why
all
is
of
it easy? Why is it easy? I think it's hard.
Wait. 2-1.
Quickly,
2-1,
Ash,
2-1,
quick.
2-1,
Oh,
2-1,
Ash,
2-1,
quick,
2-1,
man.
Bro, I'm
Because
not
they-
vindictive like that.
Because
Come
they
on.
still have Mateta, and you never know he can score one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
4-0.
Ash, no, Ash, Sad. Wait, Sad. I want to say one thing, Sad. Don't give a prediction because I genuinely want to give Ash time to change this. Ashraf, it's not going to be 4-0. Change your prediction.
Saad, give your prediction
What
fast.
up?
Give it
You're
fast.
not changing it, bro.
4-0.
Even if I took my sweet ass time,
Uqsim billah, Uqsim billah, I'm not changing it.
bro, I saw the way Ash.
He can't change it now. Wait, Ash, Sad, he can't change it now. He said Aqsam Billah.
Yes, I knew he wasn't going to change it, bro. If Ash does it and he keeps a
never
straight
gonna change
face, you know he's not going to change that, bro.
That's a
This is
horrible
making-
prediction. That's a horrible prediction.
It's not
You
really.
never
Maybe,
know.
maybe.
You never know,
I want to take a risk.
bro.
Maybe.
They don't have Gahey anymore. Their defense is like.
But they have
It's all
Glasner,
done.
bro. They've got Glasner, bro. They've got Glasner not losing 4-0.
The guy who said he's leaving. At the end of the
Glasner,
season, like he
what is Glasner, bro?
yeah, the guy
Glasner's
clearly
the
doesn't
manager.
want to
What do you
stay.
mean? Are you skunk? What do you mean who's Glasner?
Listen,
skunk.
Glasner is just going to glide until the final game week, and then he's
Yeah,
going to
that's it.
pack
He's gonna
it
just
back
take.
and going
He's
to
only
leave,
he's
bro.
only
You know
gonna
what
take
I'm
the
saying?
Conference League seriously. That's it.
bro.
Nothing else.
Bro, you know in the movies you have a box with all your office supplies. He already packed that box, bro. The box is ready. He just needs to walk out, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to go 2-0 Sunderland.
I was going to go with that, you know. This guy's a fraud.
Brother, you can go with I don't know why people are doing this.
You can still go with it. Who's stopping you?
I really
Yeah.
don't. Yo, why
Because
you
he's
why
a
you
fraud,
spray your
Ashraf.
hair?
You need to
Your
understand. He's
I
a
bet your
fraud.
hair
I'm
stinks.
going to go and Sad.
Are you smelling your hair? I bet your hair stinks, bro.
Bro, I use Olaplex. You can't afford shampoos that, bro. Anyway, listen.
That's an
gonna-
Olaplex. Wallah, I don't know
Yeah.
what these zesty shampoos are, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, TK, I swear on my life, Sad can't afford Olaplex. Search up Olaplex shampoo and tell me if Sad can. afford
Brother, I use Head and Shoulders. That's it, bro.
That's too
it.
cheap.
Oh, Head and
Anyway.
Shoulders, bro.
Yeah, well, at
That's
least,
bro.
I'll be honest with you. At least me and Sad use shampoo. Ashraf washes his hair with conditioner.
Yeah, but what's your prediction?
Yeah, wallah, that was actually funny. That one.
Okay. Anyway, Ash, I'm going 2-0. I'm going 2-0. If it ends up being 2-1, T's gonna get ahead of me.
It's like a
2-1.
75 dirhams.
Bro, this
shampoo.
guy.
Why the hell?
Why are you
use
doing the
this
same
shampoo?
prediction so I cannot pass you? You fraud.
No, bro, I can't, bro, I can't.
In
Actually, 2-0.
how much is 75 dirhams in pounds?
Like 15 quid. That's quite
Yeah.
expensive for shampoo, yeah. because I know English shampoo is like £3, bro. I know sand. I know what you use. I used to use the same thing.
Wait, what's it called? Luxaplex?
Olaplex. And you know what? That guy, just to show you, this proves how rich Ashraf is. He said, "Oh, it's only
Oh,
75
man looked at 75 dirhams,
Yeah.
£15, yeah.
15, bro,
I was like,
$20 for a
that's
shampoo.
not much.
$20 for shampoo.
No, you just made it seem like it's a $200 shampoo or something. That's all.
You know what? Listen, Ashraf.
There is.
MashaAllah, man. MashaAllah. You're doing good for yourself. MashaAllah.
Yeah, big man.
Bro,
Mashallah.
guys. I use, just like Saad, I also use Head and Shoulders. So don't get me wrong. I'm just wondering because he said I thought it was like a $200 shampoo because I've never heard of Olaplex before. So I thought maybe
It's
it's
Listen. If you pay $200 for shampoo, you're just stupid.
yeah, I agree with that as well.
Yeah,
I agree.
Olaplex, very good technology. Works on the hair for damaged hair very well. Big up Olaplex in it.
Mm.
Anyway, who's next?
I
Who's
guess some
next,
people
bro?
need it.
What's going on? T. T's
Wait,
next.
so me, Saad, Souls, Tina. Now it's me again. Leeds, Fulham.
This tough game.
Yeah,
game.
I'm gonna give this to Leeds to be honest.
But Ashraf,
I
bear in
don't
mind,
know if Calvin Basti and Awobi and Chukwueze will be back.
I don't think Basti Chukwueze horrible.
They
penalty,
won't.
by
They
the way.
won't.
Oh no, they won't be. They have the third
still
place
have
match
the
tomorrow.
third place game.
Yeah.
Third place game, bro.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
that
you're
is-
right,
yeah,
you're
I was
right,
gonna
you're
say,
right.
Yeah, they want me back.
So
Also,
I'm gonna
Salah
say 2-0 Leeds.
And Marmoush is not going to be back. None of these players are going to be back, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna say 2-0 Leeds.
I'm gonna go. I'm actually gonna go 3-1. For Leeds. Sorry, I don't know why I
Souls.
buffered there.
For Leeds, Fulham, I'm gonna go 1-1.
Bro, did you not see Larson?
2-1 Leeds. 2-1 Leeds.
Did you not see?
You fraud.
Look at
T.
you.
I wasn't gonna change it. I was never gonna change it.
Hey, did you not see that? Did you not see that Leeds are looking at Wolves striker Strand Larson, bro? That'd be a good.
No,
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Ornstein.
Hold on,
Ornstein talked about it,
isn't El Nasiri going to Everton apparently?
Yeah,
no,
he is.
he doesn't want to lower his wages because he earns bread at Fenerbahce, bro.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he doesn't want to leave because
How
of
much
he
does he
earns
earn?
Wait. Which
Everton won
player
it.
that I recently hear is going to Fenerbahce? Someone well known.
N'Golo Kante.
Kante. Kante.
It'll be
yeah,
good to
yeah,
see Kante back in European football, bro. It'll be good.
Did you
Bro,
see Neymar?
Fenerbahce are not in Europe for the last 10 years.
Did
bro.
you guys say
Okay,
Neymar said Arda Güler is the best midfielder in the world?
Shut up, man. Anyway, so Liverpool versus Burnley.
Burnley.
He was wrong though, T. You know that.
2-1.
I still take it. You know what I'm saying?
Souls.
Liverpool Burnley. Fuck. Three 0.
3-1.
No, stop. No, stop. Ashraf, change the rule. Ashraf, change the rule. No, stop.
Yes,
Ashraf.
I got
Ashraf,
him.
no,
I got him.
no,
I
not
got
about the
him.
prediction.
I
No,
got
Ashraf,
him.
not about the prediction. Change the rule because from now on, I'm not having it because you guys are all giving time between your answers. T's answering straight after me. He's not allowing me to change it. But you guys are all giving each other time.
No, why you?
No. That's
This
part
is
of the strategy. It's up to him. That's part of the strategy.
You know why?
It's not his fault.
Because I already think about my score. That's why I give instant answers.
Exactly. Next time, think about your score early.
You better finish above me than this game week.
Shall I tell you?
Yeah.
Shall I tell you what? Shall I tell you?
First of all, why for that? And second of all,
Why for that, boy? Man.
By the way, you know how fraudulent this guy is. I put 3-1 to Leeds, and and this fraudulent piece of shit Souls said 1-1 straight after. He's done the exact same thing that he's cursing T about the day just before.
But why are we giving Ash this much time to think?
I already put my prediction, you piece of shit. You garbage Olaplex using failed yoga instructor.
Hey, that had Vim in it, bro. That's you piece of shit.
Ashraf's the funniest guy. Anyway, Arsenal Forest, fucking hell. It's obviously going to be Arsenal win, but the scoreline though, I don't know.
By the way, I know that Ashraf's sleeping schedule right now is mad because he's jet lagged like crazy. I bet you
Like
Jack like
crazy,
crazy.
bro.
I like.
Bro,
I'm gonna
and the
go-
thing is, Thailand is 3 hours ahead. So like by this time, I would have like it's like right now, it's around 5 a.m. in Thailand. I would have slept like 6 hours before that. So it's mad.
You're
I'll
gonna
fix
sleep
it. I'll
like
fix
a
it.
baby, bro. You're gonna sleep like a baby.
Yeah. I'm gonna fix
How
it
do you
like
fix
crazy.
it? How do you fix it? Like, I'm generally asking. you
But
some
just
questions.
by resetting, like sleep extra or sleep less one day, and you balance it out. Oh, PSG
Yeah, but
scored a third.
anyway,
Barcola.
Arsenal Forest. Yeah, I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna go 2.
She's scored.
It's either 2-0. It's either 2-0 or 2-1. 2-0 or 2-1.
I
I don't
just need
know.
a score, bro.
I don't think Arsenal scoring 3 goals. I doubt it, but it could be 3-1 to be honest. I'm gonna go.
I don't think Arsenal will score 3 goals. It could be 3-1. What?
It could be
Are you
3-1
okay?
though. Yeah, it could be
Can you
3-1.
just?
Oh,
can you
I
just
just saw
Just give you
Marco's
a-
comment. Dro Fernandez is actually quite decent, to be honest, Marco. I don't think he's ready for that big step though. But I think it makes sense that he leaves Barca. He's never gonna get the opportunity with the midfielders they have. I think he had a major injury as well, if I'm not wrong, before. Or maybe that was someone else.
Wait, isn't the chat like this for like the last half an hour?
Yeah, I
It
think
hasn't
people
moved
have
for
gone to
me.
sleep. I don't
Okay.
blame them, to be honest.
Yeah.
Ashraf,
Go ahead.
2-1. No, sorry, 2-0. 2-0.
3-1 Arsenal.
Nah, I don't think it'll be 3-1.
You'll see.
Yeah, I don't think we scored 3. I think we scored 2. I agree. I'm just thinking, do we concede or we don't, or no?
You'll see.
Or do
All
you
I'm
think
saying-
we'll concede?
No, all I'm saying is Gyökeres is slowly getting back to that pre-injury form. You know what I'm saying? He looked great against Chelsea. So
This guy loves Gyökeres.
he's going to score
Brother,
a few in this game.
yeah.
Just watch.
I really hope that T is right, bro.
So do
I'd
I.
love to get
I want to be wrong, bro. I want to be wrong.
Okay, it's between two. You know what? Guys? See how nice I am. I'm gonna let you guys vote. I have 2 score predictions in mind. I'll take a vote, and whatever you guys pick, I'll go with that. For me, I have 2-1 and 1-0. Saad, which one do you think I should pick?
1-0.
Okay,
Yeah, go
House,
1-0.
two of
Go
you
1-0.
guys
That's
pick
the
1-0. I'm
least
gonna go
likely
1-0.
that's going to happen. So go 1-0.
Now, let me go 2-0 for Arsenal.
Why are you copying me for, you tubby don? I don't understand.
Bro, shut up, man. Headbutt your wall.
Why is he copying me? Is he allowed to do this, Ash?
T. Wolves versus
You-
Newcastle.
A man said, "You tubby man."
Yeah, where's Don? You used to call
You,
me
you,
Tom.
you know what it is? Newcastle is so ass, Ashraf. Wallahi, I don't know at this point, bro. Wallahi, I'm so confused. But on the other side, Wolves are just the worst team we've ever seen since Derby County. So I don't know at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they picked up team, bro.
Which ass is more ass from both asses? You know what I'm saying? So at this point, I will just say, you know what? 2-1 Newcastle. They're going to make a comeback. Waltermouth is going to score again, and yalla.
That guy has been fantastic this season, bro. What
Yeah.
a signing. Voltamada.
Yeah, bro. He is a Kiesling regen, Ashraf. A Kiesling regen. That's how I call
He's
him.
so good, man. I'm gonna say 3-1 Wolves.
What?
I'm gonna go 1-1.
Yeah.
3-1 Wolves.
What-
Okay, you cannot change.
What did
You
I
cannot
mean?
change.
Yeah, it's locked. It's locked now. But I just want to see what did they do last week. Yeah, 1-1 draw
1-1.
against Everton is not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Okay. What did you say, Saad?
I said 1-1.
Wahed.
Souls.
Newcastle Wolves.
I think Wolves score
Wolves,
first.
Newcastle. Come on, Souls, please.
Bro, we turned this stream into a Bollywood movie. I don't think we've ever did 3 hours, by the way.
2-1.
Yeah,
2-1 Newcastle. Actually, 3-1 Newcastle.
Okay,
Cool.
interesting.
So this is back to me again, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aston Villa, Everton. Villa at home. I think Villa win this. I'll say 2-1.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 3-1. Actually, no, 3-0.
Souls.
I said 3-0. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I heard
The
you. I
panic,
heard
bro.
you.
The
Yeah,
panic.
bro. You didn't hear me. I'm panicking, bro. 'cause
British.
he's fucking hella quick, bro. Freaking souls. Bro.
2-1, 2-1.
3-1.
Saad, Brighton, Bournemouth.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Brighton.
Souls.
Come on, the Seagulls.
Brighton, Bournemouth. What?
Bro, today, not tomorrow.
Was it 1-1 or
It's already
2-2?
tomorrow, Ashraf.
Yeah, it
No,
is
they've
already
lost the menu.
tomorrow.
It is for them.
They lost the menu. 2-1. Bro, this one's so hard.
T.
Wait,
I'll
I didn't
go,
say a score. I didn't say a score. Why are you putting
yeah.
a score for me?
You said 2-1.
He
You
already-
said
he
2-1.
already
Oh
put
my
two.
God.
So if
Come on.
I say
Fast.
it right now, he cannot change it.
Let's
So-
not-
No, I
let's not
can't
do this.
change it. I didn't give a prediction.
Okay, but
Come
you need to give it before I do. So give your prediction.
Yeah, you know what? We're also going to add a 20 seconds timer so that nobody goes beyond that.
No, why? Who came up with this rule? Anyway,
14.
I'm gonna.
I came up with it. It's my Google Sheet. I came up with it. Yeah, there you go. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9,
9.
8,
Uh,
7, 6,
Six. He's
5,
waiting for until we get to
4,
1 and he's gonna say it, bro.
3,
Wow, I know this
2,
guy.
1.
2-2.
Done. T. I
said
promise you I'm
2-2.
not putting
He
it.
said,
man.
he said
I
okay,
promise
he
you I'm
said
not.
two-two.
You-
Oxley,
I
you're
know
lagging.
your
You're
habits.
lagging.
I know
Hey,
your
you're
habits.
lagging. Oxley,
No,
you're lagging.
I know
I
your
said it before the
habits.
timer.
I know what
You're
Souls is
not
thinking.
lagging.
In Souls' mind, because he has so much ego, he's like, Wallah, I will not give a prediction until
No,
you're done
listen,
scoring. Because
Ashraf,
nobody
Ashraf.
tells me
Ashraf,
when
I
to put
said
my
it before.
score.
Listen,
I said it
let me
before.
see.
I said it before.
Listen,
Ashraf,
Ashraf.
I said
Listen,
it before the
Ashraf.
time ended. I said it before the time ended.
Huh.
I want to beat this guy fair and square, so put 2-2. Please. For me.
No.
Only because T said so. Otherwise, I wouldn't have.
Please put 2-2.
No. But TT, I want to
Okay,
answer
now
one
put
thing.
2-1 for
Wait.
me. Now put 2-1 for me.
T.
Thank you.
No, but T. No, but T, hold on. No, but T, I have a question.
Yes.
T, I have a question. He
Yes.
said I have to answer before the timer expires. I said it before he said 1. So
Yeah,
so
but
why was
no,
that
you
not
didn't.
allowed?
Hey,
Oh, you're
so
so
You were
Yeah,
lagging. You were lagging. I said it before.
You
Ask T and
You're
ask T
just
inside.
lying. Because someone earlier
Well,
said
ask
I'm
T
lagging. You're
inside.
just lying.
Ask
Oh
T
my
inside then. Did I say 2-1 before the time
You
ended
said
or
it
not?
exactly the same time he said 1.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Brighton,
Hold on,
Bournemouth.
He said it on
My
time.
prediction, I'm going to say 3-1
I knew for a fact he was gonna
Bri-
wait 1.
3-0 Brighton.
Whoa, no goals, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's it.
That's it. We'll get
Inshallah,
Sami's and added.
I get all predictions correct, and
Big
I
up
got
Yasser joining us at the end of the stream after 3 hours. I wonder,
Big up
Yasser, do you
Yasser,
still
bro.
think highly of Chelsea? Do you still think
Hey,
Chelsea are winning the
Yasser, by
league?
the
Do you
way-
still think Chelsea's better than Arsenal? Do you still think Declan Rice is not world class?
Yeah.
We need to stream with Yasser
Do
soon.
you still think Saka is
We need
ass?
to stream
Okay,
with
by the way-
Yasser.
Aurora,
Yallah,
Big up,
yeah.
by the way, guys, big up to Yasser for reaching 1K subscribers. Make sure to drop a subscribe to his
big
channel
up.
as well. You know
And
what I'm saying?
furthermore,
Big up Yasser.
Big up to
I'm
Yasser.
gonna,
brother.
I'm gonna add his.
Many more in the future, inshallah.
I'm gonna add his link to the description, guys. Don't be frauds. Go over there. Can I get onto the? Can I get a grip? What is this, bro? Okay, so my guys, my computer's lagging. Well, Oxim will be less. Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, there we go. Yeah, I can't lie, bro. I've got a afro. Yeah, it's moving a bit mad. Do you know what I mean? No trim and that, but listen, do you know what I mean? Yeah. So basically that.
That's it.
Yeah,
Nothing
man.
more to say than that.
Yeah, bro. Just basically that, innit? Sorry, I'm just gonna add this on. Yasser, 1 second, people. Yes, because I have to remember to do this, and furthermore, I needed to add you lot. Thank you, T.
No problem.
Sami, because obviously this guy has no freaking channel because he just does this for a laugh. Brilliant. Right, that's done, people. Yeah, so make sure to go over there and subscribe as well. Make sure they are done, people. And yeah, since we're here and we're listening to Sam do the little sad voice and say that. Sadly, guys, it looks like Mark Gay. He is going to Manchester City. I love to see the upset look on Hassan's face, man. I live for this. I live for this. Anyway, big up to Hassan. But anyway, peace out, people. Love for the love. No comment on that question, Ashraf. Listen, Yasser, you need to let us know. We need to get you on a stream, bro, because apparently you've been saying madness. Declan Rice is what? What do you say about
ليه يا ياسر؟ كلامك كان كثير قبل كم اسبوع.
ياسر حبيبي المشكله سعد ما بيحكي عربي. هي المشكله. بيحكي
انا احكي عربي
والدارجه بتاعه
حمار. انت حمار ما فاهم ولا ما في مخ.
والدارجه
بتاعه
والدارجه بتاعه مش حلوه. ما بيحكي
يلا
ما بيعرف شيء وبده يروح ياكل.
ياسر خليك منهم، دول اثنين متخلفين. خليك منهم.
ياسر ياسر ما اكل النهار كله وبده ياكل هلا، واحنا خليناه في الستريم 3 ساعات وهو هلا زعلان بده يروح ياكل وما خليهوش يروح ياكل. هاي المشكله. واشرف الحمار اللي هون بيقول انا ما بنحكي عربي وانا بنحكي عربي احسن منه هو. هاي المشكله.
سامع العربي بتاعهم ياسر؟ سامع العربي بتاعهم كيف؟
والله حلو.
عامل لك ميكس لبناني على مغربي على
سعد ما بيحكي
This guy says that he speaks better language than every single other person.
As Netweet said, put the biryani away.
He says I speak better Darija than you. I speak better Arabic than you. Yes, I understood exactly what you said, you fraud. Yeah, you piece of shit. This is a part-time thing, bro. I'm around, man. Don't worry. Anyway,
let the bro eat.
Guys, can we end the stream? It's 2 a.m. where I am. Please.
Guys, stream is done. We're out of here. I'm gonna go and eat some food, bro. Big up, people. Peace. Love for the love. Laters.
Love for the love. Peace. Love.